I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever, 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 ever.
Audio skulls all day.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab. The merit scientist lab.
Slowly getting better.
Yo, yo, yo.
That's what it's all about.
We're here, yo.
Hey, yo.
We're back, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we're here.
We're
what?
in the Mad Scientist Lab.
Mad Scientist Lab. Oh.
Oh, look at this.
Oh.
RJ's lab coated up today.
Yes.
We're working on getting Greg his
Yes.
joint.
Greg, we love you dearly.
We will do some legitimate science experiment. They may not be like the high, like fucking quantum mechanics type shit, but
No, I'm not trying to.
we're gonna do some experiments.
I don't want
Hey,
to burn down
man,
my house.
I'm a street chemist.
They don't have to be at your house. We can record them anywhere. Or you're a street chemist.
Oh,
yeah.
street chemist. There you
Oh.
go. Pharmaceuticals.
You're a pharmaceutical.
Pharmacist.
Pharmaceuticals.
I'm a botanist.
A botanist.
So,
That's science.
yo, welcome to the Mad Scientist Lab podcast. I am Jared, the visual mad scientist Smith. This is
RJ, the pizza guy. Hello, hello.
Hey, I'm Greg.
Greg. Greg,
apparently he's that guy.
that guy.
That's gonna stick. Watch, look.
It's a great moniker. It's a great moniker.
We shall see. We shall see.
So,
Greg, that guy, the guy on the couch.
the guy on the couch. We need to get a couch. That would be.
Oh,
Well,
to
no.
have somebody in the green room,
Uh,
the casting couch.
Oh, wow.
Did I say that out loud?
This is an adult show, right?
True, it is. It is.
that's what I heard.
But it's also for the children.
It's some.
Well, yeah, they don't give a shit.
I don't think it's for the children.
Yeah, so this is not for the children. Keep your children away.
I mean, you know, the kids come through. They're going to hear some real shit.
We got something else for y'all.
Oh, yeah. Here. So do you want to...
Shout out to
To my Uncle Rick, thank you for providing us with these nice little beakers. Oh,
we got
wait.
Official-
You
I'm
got to
gonna-
get
I gotta
yours
go
in the
over
camera.
here.
There you go.
official Mad Scientist Lab beakers that we're.
And Greg has his that had some sustenance.
These are
in it.
legit, folks.
Yeah,
These are legit chemistry beakers, and this is what. Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
you
this.
see-
We had this idea a while ago, and this helps to keep down us showing brands that don't sponsor us.
Yes, exactly. This is all about copyright.
You don't know who this is,
Or what it is.
or what it is, because it could be a mixture of anything,
Of anything.
and we have an idea for that too.
Yeah, so we have to go find anything.
Look,
to-
you can see the bubbles coming up. That's some
That's-
some science experiment type stuff right there.
This is 500 milliliters of liquid courage.
Well, I drank some already. It's not.
Yeah, so did I. But who didn't know that?
It could be. It could be some type of radioactive. We're gonna be superheroes, folks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to catch up with mine.
Remember, we have the other vessel of stuff.
Huh? What?
Not nothing.
We're not there yet.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Shout out to
I know you're going to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it.
shout out to the Washington Nationals, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, making the postseason.
Made the postseason, got their wild card clinched, their spot clinched anyway. I know I said we don't do too much sports on here, but I had to get that shout out.
It's a very...
Let's do another shout out. Shout out to the Washington Mystics for making the finals.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really- yes.
Wait,
Okay, I'm
that's
glad
still
you-
going on right now.
No,
right?
they've eliminated the Las Vegas in their.
Oh, so they're
previous
in the finals now.
They're in
Yeah,
the finals.
I
Okay,
think
yeah,
they
yeah.
start
They're going to win that
tomorrow?
shit this year.
I heard that this
Maybe
morning on the
Friday.
radio. Maybe Friday?
Maybe
Okay.
I don't know.
We have to, a team that gets no love. because of
yeah, man. It's kind of sad, actually.
Shit, they get love from me. They got a
Well,
whole
no.
they got a whole stadium now.
I get. Oh, they have a whole stadium by themselves now.
Well, that practice facility.
Oh, they took that over.
Whatever. What is it? The arena in Southeast where they had that fight. They had
Armory.
They had like the UFC fight. That wasn't the Armory.
Yeah.
Oh, UFC. That was a Verizon Center.
That wasn't a Verizon Center. It wasn't like the
Eagle Bank Arena.
Yeah, that's not Verizon Center.
No, the Eagle Bank is in Fairfax.
Yeah, that's
where Old Patriots.
No,
Center.
not that one. There was one in like Southeast that they built. It was like basically it's the Wizards practice facility.
I don't know.
It houses their practice facility, but that's where the Mystics and the DC Go
they play there too.
G League team. Yeah, they play their games there. Nice little arena, man. I tried to go to the game last Thursday, but I just
I heard it's kind of packed.
I was tired.
Oh, never mind. Oh, different reasons.
Shit, it was tight in that jump though. They look good. Elena Deladon, the female KD.
That's the
it's fun.
That's
to
the
watch.
one with the sister special needs.
Oh man, I don't know.
She's the blonde one, right?
Yeah.
She has a sister that's special needs, and she I think she lives with her now. But for a while she was going back and forth because they don't make a lot of money. So she was going back and forth to wherever she was going, to wherever she lived after the games because she was taking care of her sister.
Right.
And I would look it up. Right. What's her name again?
Elena Deladon.
Elena Deladon.
Yeah. Cold. She's a beast.
Yeah, she's good at basketball, but she's like a great human being at the same time. I don't like to give people props just because they're great at a sport. I mean, if that's, I get it. But people have a lot of people have other attributes. Like, perfect example. Like I said, I don't want to talk about sport. Perfect example.
We can get into it a little bit.
You have a Antonio Brown.
Oh man.
Okay, awesome athlete. Probably it could have been Hall of Fame wide receiver, but he's not a very good human being.
I think there's reasons for that. I think his
I get it. But then at that level, you need to have somebody to tell you, yo, you need to go check yourself in somewhere.
But it's not really something to check in when you got probably CTE. Your brain probably looking like cotton candy. You know what I'm saying?
How long you think it's looked like that though?
Honestly, man,
couple years, at least.
Just a couple years, but hasn't he been doing crazy shit for years? If we can hear that.
Yeah, sorry. Don't worry about it.
Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Margie knows more about him than I do.
No, I mean, as long
I
as
just know he came into FedEx and
I mean, apparently he's always been like that, from my understanding. But as long as he was in Pittsburgh, the only time that it even remotely came up to this extreme was the end of last season, where he sat out the game, or they said he was injured for the Saints game, which, would have determined whether or not we got into the playoffs. And then a day later it comes out and they're like, oh, they're like, he's mad at the team, he wants to get traded. You know, all this just bizarre shit that just came out of nowhere, at least in my opinion.
It's a lot of, what's it called? Because my brain's not working too good today.
That's that Novocaine.
Self-sabotage, yeah.
Novocaine.
The root canal that didn't happen.
Oh, yeah. If you want to get into that, you can get into that.
I mean, it was not much to get into. I was scheduled for a root canal. I went, and the doctor shot me up with so much Novocaine that didn't work. I was like, dude, I still feel everything. Like, he's like, you sure? Your lip should be numb. He kept saying that. I'm like, my tongue is numb. Like, my gum is kind of numb. My cheek is a little numb, but my lip is not numb. And I went to the dentist last weekend. It felt like how he was saying it was supposed to feel. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then he kept putting some cold stuff on my tooth to see if I felt it. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. He's like, well, it was about after 2 hours of that. He was like, well, I gave you enough.
maybe you built up a tolerance from it.
That's what I was figuring. I'm like, yo, do you think maybe from last week I might be good for off of it? Because he was like,
how come you didn't get it last week?
Because this was the first time they could have scheduled me for it.
I know, but so then why did he give you Novocaine last week?
Because they thought they can build up a regular crown. So what happened is I broke my tooth, just fucking drunk eating like a fat ass. Came
okay.
came
We
across
all
a,
do that.
came across a fucking hot pepper seed that was just like, yeah, from Alex. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like,
shit.
and I was drunk. I was just like,
Going in.
pause. That sound was fucking crazy. Yeah, I was fucking killing this fucking sandwich and goddamn, bit into a fucking hot pepper seed and it just cracked a whole piece of my tooth off. I'm like, oh shit. So when
Shut up, that didn't come out right.
what is it?
I was trying to say like shattered, but I was trying to sing Jodeci at the same time, like Forever My Lady.
Oh.
But but it didn't come out the way I
Two
wanted
different
it to.
words, two different types of
Yeah.
words. Yeah, but nah. So when I went, they had to do a bunch of stuff, and he was, he grinded my tooth down to try to build it up, and he was like, well, at this one point, it's too far. It's too close to your nerve. So if I keep going, like I'm gonna hit your nerve, and that's not going. You don't want that. So you're gonna need a root canal. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. I've had one before. The tooth right next to it. I had done.
That's just you got a bad side.
Yeah, but I told y'all what I just fucking.
Oh yeah, the candy joint.
Yeah, like I just chew hard shit. Pause. God damn. Holy shit. And I was thinking about that shit today. I'm like, yo, man, people are too old. Like, dude at my job says that shit. I'm like, dude, you're 50.
Hey, the innuendo.
Yeah,
that's
like,
the name of the show.
Yeah,
The innuendo?
Fuck no. I'm like, dude, you're
It's
too
supposed
old.
to be for the kids.
You're too old to be saying pause. And then here I am, like, god damn, I'm talking.
Wait, he says pause?
Yeah, he was saying that shit today. I'm like, dude, like,
Yeah, get over it.
pause.
Grow up.
We're stapling papers.
Wait, all right, I'm confused.
Nah, at work, dude kept saying pause. I'm like, yo, I was just thinking to myself, like, why do we, like, you're 53.
Why was he saying pause while you're stapling papers?
I don't know. He was saying something like the file was too big. He's like, yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, the file's too big and some pause. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean, pause, right? I'm like, son, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
He sounds like he's homophobic.
But I'm just like, dude, come on, man. We're stapling papers, fam.
Damn.
Here. Yeah.
When do we stop the pause game?
File's too big.
But in relation to the topic,
Accessing data.
Look, I'm in IT, and I would like even if that was a thing, I would never think that anybody would say pause after like, oh, the file's too big. Like because
Now I'm gonna keep thinking that.
doing this video.
Yeah.
All the time, the file's too big to put to.
well, it was
Okay, now
but it was
RJ's
like it was
laughing.
physical, like papers. Like we were printing out paperwork.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I was helping him out. Like I was just chipping and helping him out, fucking stapling the shits together while he was running them and putting them into a folder for the job site. So I was like, fuck it, I help you out. And he was like, man, it might be too big for the folder for the binder.
Might be
pause. I'm like, yeah, like you literally. Like,
you made it. You made it gay.
Yeah, you
Well, I
don't want
to say that.
You fucking crowbar the pause in there. Me, I properly use the pause because I'm talking about my tooth and how I chew hard candy and broke my fucking tooth. Pause.
Pause.
So yeah, they tried to do my fucking root canal today, and really they were ready to go home. And quite frankly, I was like, and I wasn't ready to spend the money.
They knew.
I was like,
They understood.
I saw how much I had to pay. I was like, all right, I guess we got to do it. And then he was like, is your lip numb yet? My lip was like, you're not ready to pay for this shit, dog.
Yeah.
Keep this money.
Well, when I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled out, and
At the same time?
yes, at the same time.
Yeah, me too.
And I saved because dental insurances obviously can be kind of out there.
Yeah, it's wishy-washy.
So when I went in, they initially wanted to put me to sleep to do it, but I was like, no, I really don't feel that's necessary. I don't know, I just felt that way. So they were like, okay, that's fine. So guy numbed me up, gave me some of the goofy gas. And I'm telling you, it took him, I want to say, a minute or less to pull all 4 of my teeth out.
Yeah, they got like tools for it.
Yeah, and I could feel them taking them out, but like there was no type of pain or anything like that.
That's what my brother said.
And yeah, it just feels like somebody just, I don't know.
Yeah, my brother said it's a
Taking
tool.
something out your mouth.
It's like it's like a tool that kind of is almost like a staple type.
Yeah, it's
I
a,
never
put-
saw
they-
my shit.
They push. Yeah, I was asleep.
I was knocked the fuck out.
no, yeah.
Dude,
So,
I had 8 teeth pulled.
oh wow.
What the fuck?
Well, okay, so we can get into all
You had extra teeth, nigga.
No. Well, okay, so I had the wisdom teeth pulled. No, that's backwards.
8 teeth pulled.
So I got braces when I was
Okay, that
younger.
makes sense. That's it.
And then
That's it.
I guess they were like, "Oh, you don't have enough space in your mouth, so we're gonna have to pull 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom." So they pulled those, which I think today kind of it fucks everything up. Now I think they should have kept it in them. But anyway,
You kept a retainer.
those teeth should have stayed in to keep the retainer. I'm telling you, there's extra space now. But
Sorry, you have 2. Your
No.
Your head's so small. You have too many.
no,
teeth
but that's
in
what
it.
they thought. But then I grew into my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? So now my fucking shit is all loose and shit. But so my shit's fucked up. Yeah. But anyway, so so then after the braces got taken off, they were like, well, his wisdom teeth are gonna come in, so that might shift his teeth, so we need to take those out. So after I had the first the first 4
so your wisdom
pulled-
teeth hadn't even come in yet.
No, I had the first few teeth were pulled when I was in like 9th grade.
I was about to ask you your age when you.
Yeah, I was like
when you
9th
said
grade.
Let me ask you a question. How tall were you in 9th grade?
Man, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you do.
I was short, dude.
Okay.
No, when I went. Okay, so look,
That's all of that.
I wrestled in my freshman year in high school, and the weight class that I was in was 103.
Yeah, that's like one of my homeboys.
I weighed 98 pounds.
Yeah, that was one of my homeboys
Yeah.
in high school. He was
While everybody else was trying to cut weight and they were suffering, I was out there eating Subway and shit. I'm like, doo-doo-doo.
Yo, that's one of my homeboys I went to high school with. I'm not saying there's no names.
No,
but,
we don't do names no more.
But he was
Unless they give permission.
But he was a little dude, man. Like he was little. Because I moved here in 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like I moved here in 7th grade, but I still went to school in D.C. So I didn't really meet anybody until what 8th, 9th grade. Like 8th grade, I was getting accustomed to the area, and then 9th grade is when I actually started kind of meeting people. So like I was cool with him, and I knew he wrestled, but he was like a little dude. Like he played fucking baseball, like tiny dude. And then by the time he was a senior, he was like 6 foot tall.
Damn.
But he was still wrestling 103, 113.
That wasn't my story.
Yeah, what I'm saying.
My story.
But did you hear what I said?
His story is
He
different.
ended up being 6 foot. Oh, he was still 98
He was
pounds?
still no.
Or
He was
still wrestling 103.
Yeah, 113.
Oh, 113.
He moved up. 'Cause, I mean, he couldn't.
He couldn't gain
But
weight.
he was murking himself.
What's
for
that?
shit, bro.
Endomorph?
No, he was just working hard as shit to keep the weight off.
It's a word
Oh,
I've never
fuck
heard
that.
of.
And
in my
then
life.
as soon as he
Endomorph.
stopped wrestling, he went up to like 185. or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's because that's not natural. Like if
Yeah.
you weigh if your height is a certain thing, that's why I'm so good at I can guess people's weights. Like people be like, how the fuck do you do that? Because I know.
Yeah, if you play sports, you kind of.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can see. All right, you have no muscle mass. I can tell. I know muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah, look at your
So
shoulders.
yeah, exactly. You can tell. But I mean, not. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, we went into a tangent.
Yeah,
What?
that's no worries. Oh, and then the wisdom teeth got pulled later, and yeah, that was not fun either.
Dude, they had to fucking wake me up at my goddamn wisdom teeth thing.
Like
They
while
had
they
to
were
wake
doing
you
it.
up.
Yeah, like I was snoring in the fucking office. In like the
the
office,
recovery joint.
Yeah, recovery.
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
Shut the fuck up, Greg.
yeah, all I can remember is I'd be like, I was like resting sleep. I was waiting on my mom to come pick me up.
yo, that's the worst. And
I was like-
waking up and not know where the fuck you are.
I didn't give a fuck where I was at. I was like, yo, I'm sleeping great. And they were like, wake up.
Nah, they
Because
didn't.
you're snoring way too fucking loud. It's like you're fucking up the office's flow of work.
That's bullshit. That's fucked up. That means your fucking recovery room sucks.
Yeah, it was like right next to the fucking waiting room.
That's stupid.
When
I woke up and I was just like
In the ghetto.
I have to get up. I have to go somewhere.
This was I was off Braddock Road.
It's like the worst hangover.
I felt fine.
I didn't, man. I
actually
but
went to go
again, I'm little, so like I probably fucking
The only thing-
got fucked up.
The only thing that, well, since I didn't go to sleep, I was fine, but my gums were bleeding for like 2 days.
Bleeding gums, Murphy.
Yeah, man.
Gotta look out for that dry.
Mine were bleeding
Dude.
too.
The worst thing that they hear is like from a dentist that like scared the shit out of me was dry socket.
Oh,
yeah, no, I've heard
it
it.
was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
They told me to watch out for that shit too.
yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Dry socket? And he's like, yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to go in there. So make sure you
Clean, so do your suction and all that other bullshit.
We'll do the swish with this fucking fluid.
Yeah, with that
Yeah,
that purple
I had
shit.
Yeah.
I had it too.
That purple drink.
So it took me, I want to say, about 2.5 days to finally be able to, I guess, eat normal shit and my gums stopped bleeding. I was eating fucking potatoes and Jello. And
My wisdom tooth story is hilarious.
Okay,
But
so
I cannot tell it on here.
so since we're talking about that, like RJ, you watched some weird shit on.
don't say it like that.
I didn't say
So
you
you
watched
watch
porn.
That's not weird though. Sorry, watching porn is not weird.
Well,
It's not
it
weird.
depends on what type of porn.
Well, it depends on the frequency.
Oh yeah, that. Ooh.
Like, yeah, like,
Hey, do tell, Greg.
can you function? There's some motherfuckers out here who just like can't function without looking at porn.
Oh, I don't know that. Well,
Like that's
no,
their
I mean-
pastime.
Nah.
No,
Like they're on their phone,
no.
like, yeah, son, look at this. Like, son, what are you showing me, bro?
Oh,
Get out of here.
I know.
No.
I know some people. Well, I know.
Look at this.
Hey, you see it? Like, dude, I don't want to see that.
Hey, peep this. Fucking perverts, and they got their phone out like this. Hey,
No.
peep this. Look at this. Hey,
See, Greg working in places where you meet people like that. Ain't nobody gonna do that at my job.
hey, real
Yeah.
talk, man.
I know.
It's crazy.
The way you're talking, I picture the person
in
right
my
now.
head, yeah.
He's
Hey.
from DC. He's got his hat
Nah, they
turned
ain't
backwards.
from-
He
well-
probably drives a FedEx or a UPS truck.
Hey, man. Yo. Okay, yeah.
No,
Oh, the FedEx driver by my job used to be a straight perv, dog. Like my old job. People that know where I used to work at.
yo, I got.
When it just be chicks walking down, she's like, man, look at that. Look at that. Excuse me.
No, it's
Excuse
so
me.
bad.
I'm like, son, she's trying to enjoy her day,
Yeah,
bro.
she's on the jog, dog. Like, relax.
Leave her alone, bro.
No, I see.
I turned into
holla.
I turned into a goddamn advocate. Please stop.
The stereo.
Leave her alone.
Here's the stereotype I came up with today. I saw a DHL driver. Motherfuckers was on the phone. They're always got their Bluetooth or they're talking on the phone. Yeah. Everywhere they go, they're on the phone. Like, nigga, how many people can you talk to,
Yeah,
and for how long?
I can't be on my phone.
I
like
can't
that,
either.
bro.
Like,
we know. Like, look, I'm at work.
Don't text me and I might text you back.
No, text me and I'll get. I might get to it if I remember.
And I'll probably see it, forget, and
then you gonna be mad at me.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, I know who I am at this
Greg
point.
ghosted me. I'm like,
No, I didn't ghost you. I just forgot.
My personal phone is also my work phone.
Maybe I got anxiety about texting you. How about that?
Your text message got swallowed by
What's up with today?
a rack of people.
What? We just own some
He
shit.
said swallowed.
Oh,
Grow up, gentlemen.
you're the one that
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did. I'm the culprit.
What the fuck?
RJ's not even saying shit.
Well, because
Hey, first of all,
You don't want to be implicated in any of this.
you know me. Friendly neighborhood pizza guy here.
He don't want to be implicated in no porn.
hey, RJ, look at this. Look at this.
Oh no, you was that dude earlier.
Yeah, before yeah.
Shit, man.
The Selma
It
Hayek shit.
He's
Google
he's got
it.
some great teachers.
Hey, look at this. Hey, come here real quick. I got something to show you. And it's like, dude, I don't want to stand this close to you watching porn, dog.
Oh, okay. We got to get off of this.
Hey, happy birthday, RJ.
Oh, thanks,
Oh
man.
yeah, happy birthday,
Hey,
brother.
thanks, guys. I
We
got
said it last week too. Yeah, I've been saying happy birthday to you all weekend. So
Yes.
I mean, I know you deserve it.
He deserves it.
deserve it.
Yeah.
Hey, for everybody that took the time out to wish me a happy
We're not
birthday.
naming names.
Yeah, I know, but everybody.
You know who
There
you are.
was a
You
lot
know
of
who you
people.
are,
I'm
yeah.
a very famous person. I'm a community figure.
Oh,
All right.
You right.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
He's
right. He's
yeah.
100% correct.
He's well loved by his community.
That's what's
Well respected in his community.
No, but thank you very much.
We'll get bodied.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs in the community.
No, but thank you very much to everybody that took the time to talk to me, come out, have a drink with me, try to kill me at the bar.
I'm so glad you
we
got
had
out of
to,
there,
we
bro.
had to,
Yeah.
me and Greg had to step in because like the other night you was about to get.
Yo,
you
this
was about
man
to get
had
murked.
so many just shot glasses lined up in front of him. I'm like,
Yeah, it was.
that's not going to be a good time.
I got home safely. My neighbor actually followed me home safely.
Yeah, we had to make
Okay.
sure of that too.
So I was fine. My mother slightly yelled at me.
What? No, you got home. Your neighbor took you home.
You took up me.
Man, it's past tense now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I got home safely. And
Yeah,
that's,
stop.
that-
Look, I'm looking in the camera. Stop buying people shots of Everclear. Like, what is wrong with you?
Who did
Or
that?
Somebody-
gold. What's
Somebody
the gold?
buy me that?
The gold slogger.
Oh, that was like last
Yeah,
week.
no names, but
That was who?
no names.
Oh yeah, no names, but I want to know because I'm a
But don't buy people that casually.
nah.
Casually.
Yeah,
Especially well,
it tastes great. Yeah,
No,
but it's
it
also
doesn't.
like 120 proof.
yeah, it tastes great to you.
Your fucking toes fall off.
Oh. Got one tooth left and
Why's
shit.
my
dude.
foot hurt? Just drank fucking.
You only got a boot on and shit, dude. Just a
drank
straight stub.
You just drank unleaded gasoline, sir.
You get gangrene from fucking Everclear. And shit.
Gangrenous.
Gangrenous Khan.
Granger's con.
My tooth is gangrenous.
So you want to talk about the weird things on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
look at
Is it
this.
YouTube or just the internet in
No,
general?
well,
internet.
I mean, I guess it could be the internet, but most of the shit I watch is on YouTube. I think.
Man, I ain't got no stomach for that stuff, man.
No, but what I watch, I don't find it weird. I just like watching those chiropractic videos of people getting their bones popped. I just like that. I don't know.
I don't get that shit. Like,
I don't know. So I don't get it either, but I stumbled across it one day. Now there are people out there that, like watch like the pimple popping and all
I
that. Yeah,
can't. That's the
yeah. I
stuff
can't
I
do
stay
that.
away
Yeah,
from.
that's. I can't believe people like that shit.
People watch surgeries. People
Yeah, watch some
people
pretty.
find like comfort in that. In
Yeah, disgusting shit. I mean, if surgery is necessary, I mean, we're not saying that stuff is not helpful to whoever it's being performed on, but watching it is completely
man.
different
give
aspect of
me
it.
a piece of technology. If you want to talk about whatever CPU, whatever architecture of the CPU, or this, that, I'm good.
Yeah.
I can watch that. But I'm not watching no pimple popping.
Nope.
I don't want to hear no bones cracking.
Nope.
I don't want to hear none of that shit.
don't want to see no fractures.
No, those are bad.
I can't
Yeah.
watch like those like skateboard.
That's-
and,
but
and-
that's all I watch.
I can't watch that shit. I
But
can't
it-
watch
but they don't really-
Bammers get knocked out on the street, and I fight. I cannot watch that shit.
I don't like seeing people like get knocked out and falling funny.
Yeah, I don't. No. Because or they crack their head on the ground. Like
Skateboard
no.
videos really don't show that stuff though.
Yeah, they show motherfuckers breaking their arms and
Nah,
legs.
that
and
was
shit.
more.
No,
that was
no.
more like when the tapes, like before internet. Like the internet now is.
Yeah, it's like where they land on the rail, like on their groin or something like that.
If y'all didn't know, like
Which obviously would be very painful.
like skateboarding is my shit. Like that's my entertainment. That's what I watch. That's what I'm nerdy about. Like they don't show like unless somebody like gets broke off, like somebody famous gets broke off, they won't show it. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because back in the day, everybody was recording their shit.
Yeah, but also
big
but
ass
but it was
camcorder.
tapes.
No, it wasn't. No, it was a little recorded.
No, but I'm saying it was tapes. Like it was, like all
Yeah.
that stuff would be on like one tape, but it would take
Oh.
it would take them like it's like 3 years worth of footage.
Oh, so,
So somebody-
wait. So they would hold up. So like back in the day, like let me
A
see. I'm
skateboard-
trying to think. I don't want to go back as far as Tony Hawk, but
I can go back
I mean,
further than that.
I mean,
yeah, there was even in the '80s they were recording that shit.
Kinda not.
Just a little bit because I
but-
remember seeing
but-
footage of Tony Hawk.
but
Go
like-
back, go ahead.
you think? No, I'm saying. Do you think obviously the peak of it was when Tony Hawk became?
No.
You don't think so? I mean, at least because
Dude,
I only followed it when I was a kid. Hold on,
that
no,
was
my
the
mic,
that was
whatever.
that was when it got like super popular again.
Okay.
Like, but shit, it's about to be in the Olympics.
Yeah,
For real, I
Yeah,
actually did.
it's
Oh,
a-
that's pretty fucking tight, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hitting.
shout
a-
out to the X Games. that helped
the
that
X
shit.
Games, yeah.
That was Street League. That was Rob Dyrdek that did that. Rob Dyrdek.
But
X Games. Well, yeah, X Games was,
yeah, the
Tony
precursor
Hawk.
to that.
but that was 1998.
Yeah, I'm just saying it helped. It
No,
was like,
it definitely like brought people's attention
yeah,
to it.
because it's
And
a whole thing.
and it's vert. That's like something that's like really not too.
Wait, Vert's gonna be in the Olympics?
No, that's what Tony Hawk does.
Oh yeah.
Tony Hawk's a vert skater.
The 540.
So,
I remember watching him
The
do
video
that shit.
game. The video game is what made it like popular.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
You know
give
what
it
I'm
that
saying?
because I loved those fucking games.
Yeah, but as far as like the video,
Only up to 3. 4 was a little.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But as far as like videos and we're talking about what we watch on the internet, but I'm just gonna give you like a little short history. Like videos, like full feature length, 30-minute to hour and a half movies, like team movies, because like each skateboard, the skateboard brands.
Yeah, of course.
Wheel brands, like it's brands for every item of clothing that the skateboarder wears or uses. So they'll have teams that they sponsor, that they put in magazines and they wear this stuff. But they make feature films.
Yeah.
Like, skate parts, which is what they basically call a skate part.
Okay, so I just put 2 and 2 together. That's where
that's where the movies come from.
that's
skate
where
videos come
Tom
from.
Block, when he started doing the drifting
Kim
shit.
Block, yeah.
Kim Block.
Yeah.
When he started doing the drifting stuff, that's how he advertised DC.
Right.
But that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Need more chemicals for my beaker.
Well, if y'all don't know, Kim Block used to be a skater.
Was he a skater?
I thought he was a skater before, or was he doing just video? How did he get into? No, he was definitely a skater.
He was a snowboarder.
We'll look it up and we'll figure it out.
Greg, you had the CCS catalogs?
I got him. I was getting more East Bays.
East Bay's okay.
I was East Bay growing up.
Okay.
I know. I mean, CCS is cool. Yeah, definitely.
All right, because those are the ones that I used to get in the mail more frequently.
But videos like, but people breaking their bones and stuff. It used to take them 3 years to make a movie.
Speaking of that, we have not even gotten to our other joint.
Background.
Yeah,
Our background. Oh, yeah.
I'll talk through it.
it's game related, but
It's game related.
Yeah.
boom, keep going, Greg.
But yeah, when you would see somebody break a bone, that's like culmination of 5 years of footage. You know what I'm saying? That's how Jackass started. Bam Margera, they started out. He was just filming everything, but he was a skateboarder too.
Yeah.
But he would, instead of just filming skate, he'll film all the hijinks in between, and it grew from there.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of it came from the early days.
They did some
of
wild shit,
skateboarding
man.
when they just started recording everything.
Yeah.
and then they just didn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. And then
most of them motherfuckers are balling now, though. The famous ones, anyway.
Yeah.
I remember watching. I don't know if you know his name. There was a Hawaiian dude that used to be.
Christian Asoy.
I can't remember his name, dog. It was so far back.
What?
I want to say late '80s.
It's probably Christian Asoy.
But he used to, and they used to do the vert, and they used to see how high they could go when they would touch the joint, like the high jump.
It's Christian Asoy.
Is that what his name?
Yeah,
He had long hair, right?
Yeah, doing the Christ stairs.
Yeah.
Christ stairs.
Try to tell y'all, man. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I used to watch him and Tony Hawk go back and forth, and I used to be a fan of him over Tony Hawk. And then Tony Hawk got big, but like you know what I'm saying. But yeah,
well, yeah, because Tony Hawk was like I'm not saying he was a goody two shoes or nothing like that, but he wasn't like
he was
edgy.
the blonde hair, blue eyed dude.
But he wasn't edgy though. But his father was his manager and shit. Like his father would drive him to events.
Yeah,
I mean Christian Asoy's father would do it too, but Christian Asoy was a little, he was getting more money back then.
yeah.
It's like it's almost like Big Daddy Kane and Jay-Z basically.
Okay.
Like Big Daddy Kane and Jay-Z are the same age, but they peaked at two different times.
Yeah.
So you
know
think
more about Jay-Z and Jay-Z.
but you think
that
Big Daddy Kane is older than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But he's not. Like,
damn, I thought damn.
and I think Rakim was the same age as them too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all
Rakim
about.
looks old though.
But I mean, he's like 50 now.
Well,
If he's not
I'm
the
the
same
DJ
age, he's 2
microphone.
years close.
Jay-Z's like
Yeah, Jay-Z's
46.
50. Nah, he might be 50 now.
Damn.
Born in 69, 68 or 69.
Mm.
But yeah, so Tony Hawk definitely did a lot for skateboarding. The videos changed now with the phones, IG, so you don't really see people getting hurt like for like just pleasure, like no faces of death type shit. So you're just seeing like a lot of technical, like clean skating, and video turnovers are crazy now. Well, yeah, that's the crazy shit I watch on the internet. That was the topic. I could go into that for hours, but
Was the topic.
don't nobody,
Save that for
don't nobody want to hear that.
a better day.
Save that for my own memoirs or some shit. I don't know.
I know that's funny. I was thinking about writing memoirs the other day. I'm like, not that I'm like this important person, but like I have some interesting things that I think I could.
Every time I hear the
Somebody would read it and get it and would like it.
the word memoir, I think of that.
I am
episode
Jax
of,
Abdullah Oblongata.
Abdullah Oblongata. No, I think of when
From Fight
Homer
Club?
fought
Remember that
Bush.
from Fight Club?
Yeah, I know Fight
sorry.
Club. I'm talking about like the memoirs. Every time I hear that word, think about that episode of The Simpsons where Homer fights George Bush and his memoirs like fall off, like I guess the table in the garage, and they go through like a fan. And he's like, my memoirs. Like, that's the only thing I think about when I hear that word. Okay. So, memoir. Oh,
So we went to see a movie last night.
Yeah, speaking of Fight Club,
yeah, actually, that's.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's where I was going.
Speaking
with
of
that.
Fight Club, that's a good thing. Also,
We didn't catch on.
This song-
we didn't.
We're slow.
Funny thing is, I met somebody this week who's a martial artist. He's new to martial arts, but he's never seen Fight Club, and I had to.
How old is he?
I had to ostracize him. He's 28.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Nah.
You have to watch that.
Yeah, no, I think that's a little
Sometimes
inexcusable.
sometimes you gotta take age into account.
shit. I'm not doing that.
He's 28.
If you're-
How old was he when Fight Club came out?
I don't care. You're a martial artist. You should see all the good fight movies.
But it's not a.
It is. Trust me, it is.
There?
But anyway, speaking of Fight Club,
I guess.
we
There's
went
fights
to
in it.
see a movie this week, so that's where we're gonna go into the entertainment.
The entertainment beaker,
Yeah.
because it's a container of entertainment. All right. They can't see. Oh, okay. Dude, I looked over and I saw that light.
Beaker.
Okay, so we saw Ad Astra. That's how it's pronounced, right?
Yes.
Okay, with Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, and Liv Tyler, and then Donald Sutherland, who was really old.
He looked fucking old. as
Yeah, I was.
fuck.
Good God.
I told you when we saw the trailer, I was like, I'm not trying to see Donald Sutherland's old ass in a fucking spacesuit. I fucking said that. Hey, go back to what was that? Episode
I don't know.
10?
10.
What episode are we on now? 13. This is 13.
Episode 13.
Yeah.
Lucky 13. There we go. So what did you guys? All right. So all bullshit aside, what did you guys think of the movie?
Go ahead,
And
Greg.
it's
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
It's one of the movies that was like, oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay, so
And how late did I show up to the movie?
Maybe 15 minutes into it, man.
I-
You really didn't meet.
Basically, what I texted you when you sat down is what we saw.
And I probably could have figured that out without the text.
Are we gonna do spoiler alert?
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I ain't want to
Okay.
be disrespectful, but
Movie spoilers.
Hey, put it this way. Okay, hold on. Let's continue. I won't,
Yeah,
I
we're not
won't.
gonna be disrespectful. But if you want to see the movie, I would suggest probably turning this off and then coming back later and watching it. If you're not gonna see the movie, then let us.
just listen to us just shred this movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not gonna shred it.
I
I'm not
am.
shredding it.
I am.
I know, but you're looking at it from a different point of view than I am.
I mean, yeah, I'll give it its props.
But go ahead and give yours.
I mean, it looked great.
Okay.
I'd never been to that type of movie theater before. The
Neither
RPX.
the
with
RPX.
I've been to the joint where you can lay back, but I've never been to the joint where the seats rumble.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my first time there.
That
too,
scared the fuck out of me at first. I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Oh yeah.
Dude, I thought
and you were late.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I just started shaking in my seat.
It was a weird. It was a weird vibe to the movie because it was in space, so it was like almost like a. It was like a weird quietness
Oh, that's what I need to pull up.
to the movie.
Yeah, keep going.
No,
You
go
know
ahead.
what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
It was
No.
quiet because it's space.
Right, but I'm saying like it's noticeable.
Now we're gonna get into this is perfect because we can get into a little bit of science. But go ahead.
A little bit of science.
Science, bitch. All right.
with the lab coats on.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is I get a little bit of science.
Dude.
But nah, it looked good. I didn't go into it with any expectations, which is why I'm not disappointed in any way or anything. Like Brad Pitt did a great job. Definitely showed a lot of emotion in the movie. I had problems with his character's motivations, kinda, but
Okay. No, it's good. It's real good.
it was like, dog, you came all the way here for that.
Yeah. That's the way I feel about it.
But I think what I kind of surmised was something that was happening there was affecting Earth. What am I right?
Yes,
Okay,
it was.
so they had to stop.
I didn't give you that part in the text.
But I figured it from. I could probably tell. I told that from the.
You could even get that
commercials.
from the trailer.
I got that from the commercial.
The trailer. Basically, there's an antimatter thing. We talked about this already. There's an antimatter anomaly happening, and it could destroy the solar system.
Right.
So the whole point was for him to go do what he had to do. Should I just say it?
We'll just destroy the space station.
No, that wasn't the original plan for him. The
Well, I'm
original
saying-
plan was what I told you. It was like he was supposed to go to Mars on a secret mission to give his father a message, to try to get a reaction out of his father because he wasn't answering.
Right.
Yeah, his father, who has been lost in space, again, no pun intended, for 29 years,
It's
I
not a
think it
pun.
was.
It's not a pun. It's a fact.
It's a fact. Okay. Well, yeah, that's very true as well.
30 years, I think, is what he
So
said.
yeah, so I thought the movie was good in the first half. I liked the movie, but it didn't blow me away, and I think I have to agree with Greg on this one.
You said you didn't like it?
No, I did like the movie.
Oh.
I don't know.
He
I
said it
mean,
just didn't blow him away.
yeah,
Okay.
I think from I guess maybe us just talking about it and just because everybody's saying, "Oh, it's phenomenal," you know, all
Who
that
said
stuff we
it?
talked
Oh.
about. Luke.
Yeah.
Well, just some of the commercials, like
Oh,
movie,
yeah,
you know, just
yeah.
things of that nature.
Right,
you know,
right.
hyping it up.
Right.
So I think the biggest part for me is that I thought it was building up pretty nicely, and in the end, it was just kind of that's it. You know,
I mean,
like-
I got it.
but but it's deeper story than that. I mean, it's about his character, like him developing as a person.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand that aspect, but I was ready for like I guess the big plot twist that we thought was coming and all this other shit.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
I did because I wanted to hope for those things.
Okay, so I read an article today. I can't find it now. It's on my. It's actually on my. Actually, I can pull up on the Mac, but I had to look up the meaning of Ad Astra because the movie doesn't even say what Ad Astra means.
Roll credits. Oh my God, this is so Ad Astra. Roll credits.
Okay, so my opinion on it is I liked it, and then after reading this article about the creators of the directors and the writers of the movie, I kind of understood where they were coming from. So basically, their point of view is anybody who's a sci-fi fan has probably seen Space Odyssey 2001.
Yep.
And most people agree that is probably one of the better space movies ever created.
Shout out to Stanley Kubrick.
Exactly.
Mr. Kubrick.
Now, the two, I can't remember their name. One's name is Gross, and I can't remember the other guy's name. But they're the two people who created the movie. They said, "Oh, here it is. Oh shit! No, that's not it. Hold on, 1 second." They wanted to create a sci-fi movie. They had worked together when they were at USC.
Shout out to the Trojans.
They had worked together then on a project, and then another project a few years later that they were trying to get sold or whatever, and it never got sold. So then they had always talked about doing a sci-fi movie, but then when they came back together years later to do a sci-fi movie, this is what they came up on, and they were talking about Odyssey 2001. Where the fuck is that thing?
Got like 8,000 tabs open on your phone, dude.
This is
or not
this
your
is
phone,
my
your
life.
laptop.
This is my life right now.
2001, Greg's graduation Odyssey.
Really, a one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old.
yeah, dude. I was like in the 7th grade, bro.
I thought you were about to say that was in the 70s.
No. No, God, don't make. I'm not that much of a.
Ad Astra. I mean, it was good. You had to.
I thought it was good. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The writers reveal. What is this? Oh, it was the inverse one that I just pulled up. So this has the meaning of Ad Astra. I wrote Ad Astra temporary placeholder. Oh, yeah. That the title was a temporary placeholder. Ad Astra per aspera. It means to the stars through hardship.
I see.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's
okay.
Latin. So that's the Latin. Ad Astra per aspera means to the stars through hardship. And he wrote that as the title just as a placeholder because he didn't know what the title was going to be. So that ended up, Ad Astra ended up being the title.
That spoils the movie. It's like,
No, it doesn't actually because, no, it doesn't. because he goes through a whole shitload of shit that we ain't even talked about.
That's what I'm saying. He went through hardships.
Oh,
Yeah.
now we spoiled it.
Yeah.
but yeah.
But his hardships obviously were like his emotional state.
Come on.
Okay, and the article goes farther into that.
Okay, hold on.
The article goes into how from the beginning to the end, it goes from it being a journey through space, to a journey of him understanding who he is as a person.
Yeah.
So that was the whole meaning of that whole shit.
Yeah, I kind of picked that up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we semi talked about that last night, and
Standing in that lone parking
but that's
garage.
what that's what it. But see, the fact that you already picked that up, and that's what that was their intention of the movie.
I mean,
That's a good storytelling. You can't give it anything else, but it was a good storytelling. It was good storytelling.
no, it was a good story.
I think you wanted more action. And that's the other issue. That's the other issue with a lot of these sci-fi stuff that comes out. I think people are expecting too much. I don't want to say action. They're expecting more than what
blockbuster Hollywood type of stuff.
Yeah, but this was it's still a science fiction movie, but it's just not the type of movie that you wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I went into the movie with any type of expectations though. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like it was something that it was something that I didn't want it to be. It was like I got what it was. Like I get it.
Yeah. I kind of went in with some other expectations.
Yeah, see, that's what that's
my
thing.
I just went in and I was like, all right, what we got? Okay.
But
I figured
being a space nerd though, like
it was more action than I thought it would be.
I was geeking the fuck out on the science side of it.
Yeah, because when he was walking through the hall after he got out of the meeting with, I guess, all the higher ups, they had the astronauts on the wall.
Beginning?
Yeah, this was literally
Yes.
Yeah,
Good point.
So he's walking down the hallway after leaving the meeting to find out that he's going to go to Mars and try to send a signal to his father, and they have all these photos of astronauts on the wall and. Immediately, Jared was like, "Oh, those are real astronauts."
Yep.
But
Every
they
last
threw
one except for Tommy Lee Jones.
They threw him in the middle of it, so that's something. But
if you,
but you picked that up pretty quickly, man. Like literally.
because I that's my shit. Like I forgot which mission she was on. The black lady astronaut that they showed. She was also on Star Trek. The Next Generation. I forgot her name. I can't. May,
I know you're talking about.
May. I can't remember her name.
I know you're talking about.
But she was also on Star Trek a few episodes, and then Tommy Lee Jones' picture comes up, and then right next to that is Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah. So
but you can see it. You can't see all their names, but I can tell like those were all real astronauts that they were showing.
Yeah, you know astronauts like I know skateboarders.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you had to,
so that was another thing I thought about. What would we need a scale? Like, what are we going to use this as our scale?
That's
for
actually
movies
what
and
I was
stuff.
about to say. Like, how would you rate the film overall?
I don't know.
Do you want to do 1 to 5, 1 to 10, or should we do Beaker increments?
Increments.
Leave me the fuck alone.
So we're doing 100 millimeters to 500 millimeters.
Okay.
I mean,
Isn't that?
Do you like that?
but I mean, what's the?
Oh, like what does
1 to
each
5.
value?
It's 1 to 5, bro.
So, but I'm saying if you drink 500 milliliters out of that, you won't get.
That's good.
Okay.
It's good if you get fit.
So basically 1 to 5. What do you give it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go first. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
Because, like I said, what I said, the science. Okay, so here's my one knock on it. I didn't get to this. My one knock on it is the what's that shit? The gravity. When zero gravity, like I could see the fakeness, and it was just like scenes where Tommy Lee Jones was hanging onto a bar and he was like doing this shit.
Well, he's like 90.
And I'm like, no.
Hello, Roy.
Brad Pitt was doing it. Everybody was in zero G.
It's
you could
me,
see they
your
were just
father.
holding on. It was like,
Let me go, son.
let me me click this button here.
Let me go, son.
Wait, come on, you used to go.
I was like, no, like I can't. Okay, that was the only thing that killed it for me.
If Donald Sutherland can do it, then Tommy Lee Jones can do
Man,
it.
fuck Donald Sutherland. He looked old. He didn't even last in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Did he
was like, I can't make it to Mars, bro.
He was like,
I'm about to die.
He was like, take this top secret.
Wait,
No,
yeah.
do you know what I thought was funny?
Hold on.
They watched this video. He was like, this is top secret.
Give him some credit.
The video plays, and at the very end of the video, they're like, this is top secret. Shouldn't you say that like before the video is played?
No, I
pretty
thought they
much.
did. No, it's, no
It
the
said-
tags.
it
It
said
did
top
say
secret.
classified.
The
Yeah.
tag,
Okay.
the tag did say top secret, but
No,
I mean,
but in the video itself,
But you
they
got
started.
you
Drives
got
me crazy.
yeah. Then, at the end of the video, he gave him all that information.
He was like, this
and-
is top secret, by the way.
And remember, this is top secret. Like, oh, okay, damn.
Thanks.
I told somebody come look at this real quick.
No bullshit.
hey, look at this right here, look at this right here.
I
And they
did-
looked like they was using iPhones.
I did fuck with that Rover scene though. The Rover scene was
That's what
kinda
I'm
dope.
saying. Like, why
You
would-
wanted more of that. That's why. I
Nah,
thought. Oh no,
I'm just thinking like give Donald Sutherland some credit. Like
he didn't do nothing in that scene.
he almost got killed.
But he probably should have got.
That's
killed.
a lot of. That's a lot.
We are detecting
Yo,
their
why they-
irregular heartbeat.
I'm mad they shot
Yeah, think about it.
the
He's,
black dude in the face though.
he's on the moon.
You would say some shit.
You know I would. You know I would.
Wait, hold on. Let's give Donald Sutherland some credit.
Okay, all right.
He's on the moon. He's old.
He was like probably 85.
He's in a car chase, getting shot at by pirates, and the pirates are winning.
No.
I think I can have a little heart attack. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it was mad pirates.
There was like five cars in
And the
it.
younger motherfucker I'm with has a hole in his suit. So
Oh, yeah.
I might be the last man.
I got a puncture. Oh,
I might be the last man, on this fucking joint. And I don't know what the fuck they gonna do to me if they find me. Like, I give him a little pass on the heart attack. You know what I'm saying?
I'll give him that.
Sir, your heart is beating irregularly.
But then they say he went to
no
emergency.
shit.
They said he went to emergency surgery.
Yeah, they never.
And then they never said
if he-
anything.
yeah,
I mean,
maybe they got cut out or something.
Nah, I mean it's whatever. That's all we needed to know.
Maybe it's maybe it's adding to the hardships of his journey. Not knowing.
Yeah, he didn't know shit.
But he also said, "I'm not coming back from this trip." So
Yeah,
Yeah, they are kind of
he served his purpose.
I'm
foreshadowing his death.
I'm kind of tired of seeing. Like, I know we're getting deep into this, but I'm kind of tired of seeing movies, space movies, sci-fi movies that, like the ones where they try to make it realistic, like Interstellar and Ad Astra, and love that movie. I know it's a great movie, but I'm tired of seeing the motherfuckers come back. Like, why do you have to come back? I get it; it's about the journey and it's hard, and you want to come back.
Well, with this one,
But space is so big.
But
realistically, you're not coming back.
the thing is with this movie is that they do that.
True,
That's
but
within their capabilities.
Not from as far as out as they were. Because that whole shit.
But they still
through the
have-
rings and all that. Dog, I cannot fucking know.
But they still come like it's like he
He had like the shield
Yeah,
door.
Dog,
he-
fuck no.
yeah,
that
he-
is not fucking real.
It's a movie.
Hey,
I
man.
get it, but that shit's not happening.
At the
dog.
end, yeah, he definitely did an Odell Beckham on a spaceship. He caught a spaceship with one
Motherfucker
hand.
said, "Do-do-do."
Let me go, son.
Touchdown, Brad Pitt.
Like that whole.
What a catch.
Because as soon as the ship didn't dock on the thing and it fucking just started floating away, I'm like, yo, you're fucked.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do-
in my
yeah.
head, I'm like, you're fucked.
But here's what I'm trying to understand. What caused it to float away? Gravity?
It didn't dock, and remember the power went down. The power surge made it had no more power. But then
Oh,
when he
that's
tried to
right.
dock, it wouldn't lock. So that's why the computer was like, docking hatch damage or some shit like that.
But how did it hit the side of the joint? Like it still
He
like
had no power, dog. Like,
but it still kind of like scrumbled around the joint. If it would have if
there was no power.
But if it was in real space, it would have hit.
But
it
what
kinda like-
But the way
That joint
if I
rimmed
think
out.
if I think about if I'm correct, when you have a docking latch on modern, even like the space station, they have clamps on the shit. So
Right.
when you dock into it, it'll clamp down and then it makes an airtight seal, somewhat airtight.
But the thing said it's damaged.
Yeah, that's what
How did
it
it
was.
get damaged?
when he slammed up against it because he didn't do a
No,
control.
no.
He didn't even hit it that hard.
No, but it's when
Yeah,
he
he
went
did.
through the rings, dude. When all the rocks and debris were hit.
Well,
wasn't that
I mean,
bad.
it could have been that. It could have. I agree.
Or
with
maybe
RJ
it's
on
like
that
a
one.
force, magnetic force or something.
No, no,
Space.
I agree with RJ. It could have been when he went through the
It was
rings.
the spirit
But
of
hey, no, he
Donald
went
Sutherland.
around the
But
rings.
he went through 'em.
I thought he went over and around.
But it
No, he went
that-
through it.
The surge happened.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why. All right.
Oh yeah, and then he lost power, and then he went through the
All right.
rings.
So,
All right,
so
yeah, that
we've
makes sense.
5 minutes for nothing.
Jesus Christ.
We'll revisit that one.
Yeah. I
won't.
want to watch it
But-
again. I'm not going to the theater to watch it again, but I want to watch it again.
Yeah, $20 for that ticket.
What do you give him? What do you
Yeah,
give him?
$20 for that ticket. I will say that the $20 for that ticket. When we were buying these,
RJ sound hurt like shit.
yeah,
He was like,
I
yeah,
was-
$20.
I
for
will
that
tell you
ticket.
though, that was
So
my
what-
first time in the RPX2, man.
That was tight.
No, I've been in the reclining seats before, but
Yeah.
last night I don't know if it was just there was nobody in there and it was just us
Nobody.
cooling it. Because we went on a Tuesday night. And
Some of them
obviously-
fucking chairs don't work though.
Yeah, Jared's. I don't
Yeah,
think
my
Jared's.
fucking chair didn't work. The seat
You
next
should
to
have just
me,
moved anywhere else, man.
I liked the seat that I was in, and I was
Alright.
fine because I felt like if I laid back, I would have fell asleep.
Nah,
Dude,
it was
I almost-
way-
I
you
did
had a
almost
hoodie
fall
on. It was
asleep.
cold as fuck.
Yeah, I'm smart.
was
I
cold.
go to enough movies to know to bring a fucking hoodie.
Okay, it was
God
cold in
damn.
there, but the recliner was
what
so.
is what you doing, baby?
Relax, keep going.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
you about to go 500 mils.
Just go.
What do you give it, RJ?
I will give it. I'm gonna give it a 3.5, man.
Okay.
3.5. That's only because I like the moral of the movie. Like I understand it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I was expecting something of a different payoff in the end, and maybe that's my own fault. The movie's not bad by any means, but I just expected more out of like they were building. I felt
Out
like
of
they were
your
building up to
$20?
something.
Well, the thing about
Yes, that. I think that's really what it is.
well, the thing about that movie is it was like Brad Pitt had to carry the movie because basically it was just all him.
It was, and the thing is
And
when
he did a good job.
No, he did a
I think
great
I was
job.
shitting on him last week, but he
did a great
Just
job.
like you shit on all the great actors. I don't want to say great.
I ain't gonna say he's
I'm not
great.
gonna say great.
So, no, but like I think when he found his dad. Okay, sorry, spoiler right there. Even though we said it
No,
already.
we spoiled the fuck out of this movie.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
these people ain't gonna see that shit.
yeah. So when he found his dad, and his dad just walked up to him, and he was like, "What's up, Roy?" And I was like, "The fuck, really? That's it? There's no like finding his dad in the chair with the notes attached to him with his last message, or he's become crazy with some infection.
He
He
did
did
from-
become.
crazy.
He did. He was
Well, he
crazy.
did become crazy,
And-
and he was crazy.
And they showed how someone can get like that just from watching Brad Pitt's journey.
But it was,
Yeah.
it was 30 years, man.
He
Yeah,
was,
and
he
that-
was out there
it-
way
way
longer.
longer.
Okay, so here's a good point that you brought up last night. Hold on one second.
Go ahead, go
Another science thing.
Yeah.
What you brought up last night, where like you said he didn't look fucked up or anything, but I don't know if you noticed like there were certain times where he would let me try to get into the camera.
Yeah.
he would try to be doing things, but he couldn't move his hands.
Okay.
Like that's why Brad Pitt had to help him put his gloves on and,
it-
everything, and secure it.
And he
because he's been out there so long, he's in 0G for that long. He has no muscle tone. He has his bones and everything are like just mush.
Yeah, okay.
But he also said, I have cataracts. I have
And
cataracts.
that could be from zero gravity too. We don't know
Well, he could just be old.
that too.
I
It could
got-
be old, and it could be the fact that his eyes are fucked up.
Is that you, Roy? I got cataracts now, so I can't really see.
Hello, Dad.
I would like to have seen him
Hey, Dad.
not float off into the middle of space though.
But that's
Yeah.
that's I figured that's what he was going to do.
Well, what Jared said last night when we were.
I was mad that he tried to take him with him though. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, just
Go ahead, go ahead, RJ.
Well,
just have Brad turn around and be like, no.
well, we were talking about like why. Well, I think Greg said why why he didn't just blow up with the ship. You know.
Yeah, that would have stung. But he also said,
No, because he
Or
didn't-
is
he
that too
hadn't-
cliche?
He hadn't turned it on yet.
Oh, he hadn't turned it on.
No, he
No,
turned-
no,
no.
it was on. It was on. Are you sure?
He set the timer, but he never flipped
Oh,
the
he
switch.
flipped the switch.
he
yeah.
said it for 3 hours.
Yeah, he set it for 3
Oh,
hours,
we're-
but he never flipped the switch. Remember when he went back to do it, he actually flipped the switch. He hit the little plastic joint and flipped the switch then, and that's when it was armed.
Okay.
So yeah, but the way he was just kind of just floating away was.
I mean,
it's space. Yeah,
but
I know. I get it.
His whole thing was he wanted to go further than any man had ever gone. And
he became obsessed with his, and they covered up because they
Moby
made him.
Dick.
They made him sound like he was a hero, but in the end, he killed his entire crew
oh yeah,
But
he's a piece of
but
shit.
you remember why he was out there, right?
to find intelligent life.
To find intelligent life. Moby Dick.
But
He
then
became Moby Dick. Oh, this movie's
not
crazy.
Moby Dick. He became Captain Ahab.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
But I was thinking Moby Dick, the book.
Yeah.
by Herman Melville.
Yes.
Okay,
When
so
all you had, everything you had was right in front.
See, we're some well-versed motherfuckers out here.
yeah, so
Everything you had
No, but
was
remember
right
he
in
gave him
front of
his
you.
data, and then he said, "My dad found the planets, but they were beautiful, but in the end there was nothing on them, no intelligent life." Like
Yeah.
went towards the end.
No, there
so he-
wasn't any intelligent life.
Yeah,
on it.
so it kind of made his dad. That's the crazy thing about it. That made him seem crazy, right? Like
Well,
I
he
mean,
was crazy.
He was holding out hope.
yeah, he's holding out hope. Okay, that's the better way of putting it. All right, so
But
oh, did you take your
Yes, I
chemical
did.
beaker?
Yes,
Oh.
I did.
Greg, would you like more
My
chemical
superhero potion.
I'll get one in a second.
I thought you already did that. That's my
I
bad.
did. I did one before you,
Oh.
so I'm chilling for now.
Okay, so that is our review on Ad
Wait,
Astra.
wait. I give it 3 stars.
Oh, three stars.
I give it 3 stars.
That's not what we're doing.
Yeah, but
Well,
that's-
3, whatever.
You didn't even give it a rating.
He said 3
I
and a
did. I
half.
said 3.5.
3.5.
Whatever.
What- well,
3 and a
yeah.
half out of 5
Yeah,
something.
the
Three
mark-
and a half. Okay,
the-
so
the beaker-
So
the-
that'd
the-
be 350 milliliters.
350 milliliters.
There you go.
Okay, so
There you go.
Jared is a
It's
dick.
a brand, cuz.
Well, 300 milliliters
300 milliliters. There you go.
of star juice.
400
juice.
milliliters. 350 milliliters and 3 milliliters.
3 of them.
3 of them.
Because Brad Pitt actually did a really good job acting.
He did.
It was a lot of internal.
It was
Yeah.
Did you see the one tear joint he pulled?
Man, a couple times.
I was like, what? Oh, I was like, oh shit, damn, Brad, you kind of hit my heart.
we can hit this face right here.
Oh yeah, he had a couple of them. But I'm also mad that Liv Tyler wasn't in there more.
Man, she was in there just enough.
She
Just
said like 3
enough.
things.
And she left his ass and shit.
So
Yeah, because he was obsessed.
Roy,
so we're at an hour.
that's
We're
what
at an hour.
Yeah, Greg, do you want to talk about your comedic inspirations this week, or you want to talk about something else?
What else we got? We got some stuff.
We also so we had I asked earlier what anybody wanted us to talk about, and I haven't checked recently, but one person,
The one lone soul that watches the
no,
show.
that's not one lone soul.
I know, it's
stop.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Rambo.
Shout out to Bobby. He said we should talk about the Will Smith movie that's coming out.
Oh,
I think we've all seen the trailer for this.
the Gemini
Man. Yes.
It's where he finds his younger self and everything, right?
The clone of himself.
The clone.
of
It's a
himself.
clone. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer, like the original trailer when it launched, and you said there's a new one, right?
Yeah, I've seen the new one.
It looks like
Actually, no. We saw the new one last night.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, it did. It was up there. Unless I saw it somewhere else. No, you're
It
right.
just
You're
looks
right,
like they
you're right.
improved the CGI.
They improved it because you know what, that first joint was a test. They were like, "Yo, is this good enough?" And like
People were like,
motherfuckers
nah.
like, "Hell no!" I was like, "Ugh."
Why does his fade look like that?
So yeah, the second one does look better. He does look more like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith.
Tell the truth.
So I'm
Do
with
not
it.
come out of my nutsack.
At first, I wasn't with it because being a visual mad scientist, like I can see CGI more than other people can see because I don't want to say other people, but people who are in the industry and do this shit, they can see CGI.
He's better than you.
That's why. No, I'm not.
I'm fucking with you, so I'm sorry.
I had actually.
No,
I had
he's not.
I had a professor that explained this perfectly. When you do any type of digital media or film, anything that has like effects or anything, or even 3D modeling, like all that shit is 50% science and 50% art, and the fact these people that are at the top of their game when it comes to visual effects and like CGI, where you can't really tell that it's CGI, those are the ones who are the true artists / scientists, because they understand the lighting, the physics, like and what looks good, because the visual part is the art. So when I look at some movies and I can see the CGI, like I want to throw up. Like I can't do it. Like Ad Astra, to be honest, I didn't see too much. I couldn't see too much CGI. That was very well done movie. The first trailer of Gemini Man, I was sickened and I was like, yo, I can't watch this shit. The second one looks better. I may watch it. We'll see. We'll find out. I don't know yet, but that's what I'm thinking about the trailer right now. What about you, RJ?
Well, I haven't seen. There's a newer trailer, right?
It's basically it's the same trailer. It's just updated.
It's updated. So, I mean, put it this way: more than likely, I'll go see it. Just because, honestly, just because it's Will Smith, not all his movies are great. Obviously,
What was it Bright? It wasn't. I couldn't fuck with Bright.
but on Netflix, I don't. Well, hold on. I think anything that's like made strictly for Netflix in terms of films, it's either going to be really good or it's just going to suck. I don't think there's like any in between. And I didn't even watch Bright just because it didn't look appealing to me. Is it? You guys saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, is it
I
any
saw it.
good?
I didn't like it.
It wasn't bad.
Okay.
It wasn't bad, but it's not my style of movie. I don't like that. I'm not into fantasy with elves and with ears and all that.
Oh yeah, I know you're not a big Lord of the Rings guy.
Nah.
Movies are awesome.
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the nerd ladies.
yeah. So not me. So fuck. I know. So it's a clone of his younger self, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
Okay.
he's supposed to kill himself, or he's supposed to go back and kill himself because he's like super dope at killing.
Okay. So
am I right? Greg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
High quality.
I literally saw the one trailer when it originally launched.
High
So
quality assassin.
I guess the story details are very vague to me. But speaking of Netflix, do you guys want to talk about the El Camino movie, the Breaking
Yeah,
Bad?
yeah.
Hey, real quick though, shout out to my homeboy Dre. I see you out there in Oakland. You just asked your girl to marry you,
Oh yeah, man.
and she said yes.
Congratulations,
So
bro.
shout out, man. I just got
Congratulations.
to join the text message.
Congratulations.
You said his name is Dre?
Yeah, Andre.
Yeah.
He was-
Andre,
At least
congratulations.
somebody found a good one.
Yeah, he was
And we're alone.
he was asking us how to he told us like Monday that he was going to do it. And we were like,
Hey,
yeah, do that shit.
that's
Son.
what's up, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah, man.
Black
So-
man.
Yeah, man. Of course.
Do your thing, brother.
Yeah, man. Beautiful black couple. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. Where were we at?
Yeah, well, we were going to talk about, I guess, the Breaking Bad movie.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Go, El Camino.
The trailer.
The trailer is on our Facebook website.
The Mad Scientist Lab
probably
podcast.
a couple times. Yeah. Oh yeah. Facebook.com/the Mad Scientist Lab podcast.
Yeah, check that out. But yeah, it looks Breaking Badish.
Yeah, it looks definitely Breaking Badish. Look, it's what's the name? Pink.
Pinkman.
Jesse Pinkman?
It looks really Jesse Pinkman.
There's a lot in that
wait.
trailer.
Speaking of that, the Spanish dude is in something. The black Spanish dude with the glasses. He's in something that's coming out soon.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah,
he's not Spanish. He's Italian.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
He's
But
coming
yeah,
out
anyway.
to-
Fuck.
that dude's Italian.
Yeah.
He looks like a black man.
he is a black man.
But he's Italian.
Yes.
He's from Italy.
I don't know if he's from Italy, but his family, he's Italian.
Oh shit! Damn, I didn't know that.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Esposito still sounds like a Spanish name
I mean, whatever.
or Latin.
I mean, I think he's from New York, so he might be a little Spanish too.
Okay, but
was
he's
hilarious.
supposed to be in something else soon.
He
don't remember
was in The Boys, like barely, like one role.
But I have not seen all of The Boys. I've only seen the first.
He just
part of
has
the
he
season.
has a little role. He's probably gonna have a bigger role next season.
We're gonna get into The Boys. Probably not this week. Probably next week. Greg's watching it.
I watched it. I
Oh, he
finished it.
watched it. I'm trying
I
to get.
haven't seen it yet.
I finished
so.
Top Boy over the weekend.
Yeah, that's wait.
I
oh,
think
you
my
said-
no, my
I'm
sister's
tripping.
watching that right
Okay,
now.
So Top Boy is what I'm watching. I'm not watching The Boys. I'm watching Top Boy
Yeah,
right now.
it's
is
two
that
different-
the British?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, my sister's watching that.
I want to talk
she
about
watches
that at
season.
some point, but we're not there yet.
Okay, so I
In
I
it,
will get
bruv.
hip. I will get hip to this.
I've been calling everyone dickhead for the last 2 weeks.
Bruv. Brav.
Fucking dickhead, yeah.
So that was the
I
only,
ain't got no food.
that was the only thing from guests that we got, or watchers / followers that we got. So let me see what we got next.
But yeah, that Breaking Bad trailer looks real good.
It does look good. He's got scars all over his face. I gotta go. Okay, so now I gotta go back and watch the final season again, just to make sure.
That shit broke my heart, man.
I gotta watch it again because I forgot. I've been watching. Dog, there's so much content.
That show's so incredible, man.
But it's some trinkets in that trailer.
Yeah,
They said it was 9 people dead.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I gotta go back and watch
We've seen it already.
No, I know, but I'm saying I gotta go back and watch the old episode because I forgot what happened. Oh no, they were locked up in the.
Well, I'm about to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
They Walt came to kill everybody. Like all those Nazi dudes that had Jesse locked up.
They had him locked up too, but he escaped, right?
Who?
Walt.
No, Walt dipped. Walt was living like in Buffalo.
But he was locked up in that cage at one point too.
No, Walt was living in like Buffalo, New York.
Oh yeah,
It
he
was
came
snowing,
in. He came
and he
in,
was
and there
getting
was a
sicker and sicker.
That's when they had the fucking shootout, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he had the joint in his trunk.
Okay. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
that scene is so
But-
badass,
Yeah,
man.
it
Oh my
was.
god.
But I was online and people were like, if you listen to because the trailer is basically Jesse is like fleeing, but you can hear on the radio they were saying it's 9 people. 9 people were found dead, killed by a machine gun.
Yeah. Okay.
Walter White would have made 10 people.
Yes.
So they said 9 people were dead.
So he dipped out.
Nah, he ain't dip out. He's probably in custody.
See, a lot of people. So okay,
He's
so
staged?
the very ending of this show, the
Go
last
ahead. Yeah,
scene,
go ahead.
the last scene is basically Walter with a bullet wound, lying on the floor, and the camera is panning out pretty much as if he's dying. They don't show him dying, but that's kind of how the scene ends out. And there's a song. It's called what, Baby Blue?
Well, yeah,
Or something,
I
yeah.
took that as he was like it was perceived that he was dying, but
Yeah.
he was surrounded by
Law enforcement.
well,
and-
no, by his lab.
Oh,
by lab,
yeah.
by not his lab, but lab equipment, because he walked into their lab and he saw how Jesse was.
Do you think Walter White is alive, man?
He might be. They said
Dude,
they said
I think
Wesley was
so,
gonna
too.
be in it. They said
Yeah, he's alive. You
yeah,
just told
so
me.
he's gonna be in the film.
He might not be like in the best sorts. He's definitely gonna be locked up.
You think his cancer is in remission at this point?
No, it wasn't.
No,
That-
I'm saying at this point.
No.
No, because it takes place pretty much I would say
Just
not
after.
too long.
Just
of
after.
the
his,
series ended.
his cancer it came back.
Yeah.
When he was up living in that shack, they like the guy basically Saul got him out of there. Saul's fixer got him out of there. Just like how Saul's fixer got him out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you watch Better Call Saul with those flashback, well, not the flashback, the flash forwards to where he's working in the Cinnabon,
Yeah.
that was the life he got set up with. Walt was such a hot, fucking so much heat on him that he was just living in a shack on like a locked off plot of land, and the guy was bringing him chemotherapy drugs. Like he was sick, but he saw his ego kick back up, and he was like, "Oh, they still cooking blue meth. That's my shit."
That was
still
like
cooking
that
blue
was
lead.
literally like the episode before the last where he like leaves the mountains and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then he stops at his old partners.
What an incredible show, man! Just thinking about
That
that
was a
shit.
good show.
It was a well-written show, man.
That
Very
show's
well-written.
incredible, man.
Like they didn't get lazy like they did. I feel like they got with Sons of Anarchy. They got lazy,
Oh my God.
or he got lazy. I forgot his name. I used to follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, I forgot his name. It's not worth it.
No, but
at
see,
all.
that's the
That's-
thing
that's-
about.
But now he's writing the fucking Mayan shit, and I watched like 3 episodes. No, I'm gonna lie. I just lied. I watched 1 episode of the Mayans, and I was like, no, I'm out. And it's not because
It's not compelled to.
no, it's just
It's the
it's
same
not the
bullshit.
same thing. Yeah,
It's the same formulaic.
I'm good.
There's gonna be a car chase with a fucking music video in the
Somebody
middle of it.
shooting somebody, but now they're just speaking Spanish.
Oh shit, you got
Nothing
run.
wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, I just wasn't.
I
into
got to get into Snowfall.
But
Me too, me too.
I haven't watched that yet, and I will. And I say this a lot about a lot of things, so I promise I will check these out.
You work a lot. You work a lot, bro.
Yeah, I do work a lot. Lies. But no, but I think that's what makes Breaking Bad so great is that it went out at its peak of popularity.
Yeah, you're supposed to end when you're supposed to end.
Yeah, but it was also good.
No, it was good, but they didn't drag it along like a
Yeah,
lot of series.
yeah, let's
but
try-
I think that's why. I think it's one of the many reasons why it's considered great.
But
Not because it's bad by any means.
They left at the right time, and now it opens up a chance to show a whole new story. You know what I'm saying? Like now they have Netflix. Like, they're probably getting paid a grip of money from Netflix for this movie, dog.
Yeah.
Because they already knew AMC was getting mad money. They're like, okay, well we'll go to Netflix now, and we'll get fucking paid.
Well, here's the thing about Breaking Bad and Netflix. Breaking Bad was like what 2 seasons in, and they were about to cancel it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
But-
were actually.
But Netflix, it was doing like the seasons 1 and 2. That's how I started watching it on Netflix. I binged it. Like that was right at the beginning of the whole binge thing. That's how that show survived because AMC was about to cut it, and then it was like, no, you got so many people watching who just binged these last 2 seasons.
they just didn't catch it on broadcast TV. Like broadcast
Yeah, 'cause
TV
it-
was dying at that point.
Not even that. It's fucking AMC. Like who's tuning in to AMC on a Sunday night?
The only other thing to watch is The Walking Dead, man.
Well,
and that's
that
not
came
even.
that came at the end. So it was like what you
But
had.
that's not even.
You had
I mean,
you had Mad Men.
Oh yeah, that's
Mad
another.
Men. Mad Men was dope.
And that went to
Yeah.
HBO.
No,
Mad Men did go to HBO
No, I don't think so.
Mad Men was on AMC.
at first, but didn't they go to
No.
HBO?
No.
No.
Oh.
Lived and died on AMC. So and then that was there first, and then Breaking Bad came. But Breaking Bad was like the slot after Mad Men. So it was like a kind of a, people were watching it. It was Sunday night, man. HBO runs Sunday night, basically, at that point in time. So Netflix, it got so hot on Netflix because people were binging it and was like, oh. So by the time season 3 came around, the weekly ratings went up because people were like hooked. So that's how it survived.
I did make it a very soul mission of mine, and I haven't done this for a show in a long time. Even back then when the show was like at its peak, I made it a priority to make sure that I saw like it on Sunday night.
Yeah,
Like,
it was an event.
but I don't do that for a lot of things, man. I mean, I don't even really do that for wrestling anymore. Just
do it
one
for
because I'm
football.
working. Yeah, we will do that for football.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so if something can compel you,
But
to-
for a TV show to do that to me, honestly, is at least for me, that just shows you, at least in my opinion, the how well it was
quality.
written, the quality of the show, and
I feel like Sunday night is kind of the prime night for TV.
it should be. It's the day where everybody's supposed to be lazy. Again, watching football.
Yeah, you're not going out because you have
Yeah.
to work the next day.
It used to be Thursday though. It used to be like back when,
but it was also earlier on Thursday.
yeah,
it was like 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
8
that
to
was like
10,
Cosby show
10,
would
yeah.
come on NBC. Seinfeld,
Seinfeld, Friends.
Yep.
Then you move up to your communities, your parks and recs, your offices.
But now people binge
ER.
shit, or they can just watch it whenever the fuck they want.
Did you guys hear that thing where they're gonna start showing on Netflix? Like they're not gonna give the whole season. They're gonna give away episodes
heard about
weekly.
that.
Is
Yeah,
that a real thing?
Yeah,
They might try it, but I don't think they should.
I don't know if it'll work on Netflix. It has worked on Amazon because I can tell you what
Jack Ryan comes out too.
Jack Ryan, but that came out all in one season. What's the name of the show that I watched? The car show. Shit. It used to be Top Gear.
People Plops.
No. Damn. Oh, the Grand Tour. The Grand Tour comes out weekly. It comes out like every Friday or Thursday, early Thursday night or late Thursday night. They're changing that show up, but the last 3 seasons it was weekly. So, and I waited every week, and yeah, I know a few other people were like, "Fuck it, I'll wait," because that's how much we love that show. Like, if you love a show enough, you're gonna wait for it to come out.
And then it makes you anticipate it that much more. And I think that's gone from shows too. Like, I don't know. Like, what is something? I'm waiting for
Ozark season 3 to come out.
Everybody is. Man,
Yeah,
you
so,
know how many
but-
times I've heard that in the last 2 or 4 weeks? That everybody's waiting for Ozark.
Yeah,
Because
so
it usually comes out this time of year.
Yeah, August, September usually comes out.
so, but
Game of Thrones just shit the bed.
Don't do it.
no, I'm not gonna do it.
What are you about to do?
No, he
remember-
to the several few that wanted to hear my rendition.
Oh no.
No.
We're not letting him be great.
Yeah,
Not today.
Y'all don't have the headphones on.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to hear all that through
Well, you
here.
might have the headphones on.
No, even if you do, it's not as loud as this.
On Stitcher,
Yeah.
Spotify,
Stitcher. Speaking,
iTunes,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Speaking of Stitcher,
Facebook.
we got something coming for Stitcher.
Stitcher.
What's the other one? I'm missing one.
Deezer, iHeartRadio. It's everywhere.
Deezer.
YouTube,
iHeartRadio.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
Anything that you could remotely think of, you will find us.
So I wanted to go into a little bit because we are at 120. I wanted to go into a little bit.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I don't mean to cut you off.
What's that?
But I listen to the podcast myself. I'm very much so entertained. I mean, we try to limit it to about 1:30, but shit, man.
I mean,
Sometimes
it
I
goes
just-
over. I get it.
If it's a good conversation, I'm just like,
The only thing that I'm worried about is
that great guy is funny.
Is space. We can do that.
No, go ahead. You good.
But we can do long form. I don't care because we'll talk about what.
Hey, people
we'll talk
like
about
it, they
that.
like it, though,
Yeah,
right?
If you watch it, you watch it.
Hey, thank you for all of those.
For real. Thanks everybody for subscribing. Who have subscribed? Please, if you're not subscribed, go to YouTube and watch the video and subscribe. Like the video, comment on the video,
Click your notifications.
click your
Do it.
notifications on the video
Hit
on
that
YouTube.
bell.
Hit the bell at the top. Actually, you can probably subscribe. Let me see if I can find my hand here. There we go. Subscribe right in that little square right there.
Right here.
right here.
Subscribe right there.
Right here.
Right
here.
And then let's see what else.
Yeah, but people like it. Oh,
And plus y'all know
my
the last 15 minutes is always the funniest.
oh man.
Oh yeah. By the time we get
it's
there,
it's so bright in here. Jesus Christ.
I
shouldn't be
I'm
wearing-
Good. I'm.
I got them lab coats on.
Yeah, it's hot.
I got my dashiki on.
I need to get up out of here. Get
Dashiki.
up out of this thing. Oh, what I wanted to bring up right quick before we go.
Shout out to my Africans.
because I do have to use the bathroom.
Oh, do you want to take a? Can we cut it?
No, I can go. Hold on, let me get to where was that. I got random people popping up. on
That
my
way you
shit.
can watch me and Greg.
Hey, RJ.
Hey, Greg, what's up, man?
Hey, look at this.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, look at it, man.
Look at how she doing
that's
that.
that Gil Wall.
Look at how she
Wall.
doing that.
Oh my God, that
Man,
Gil
I
Wall.
tell you what. Look how she doing that.
If I had that right now,
No,
Oh, man, you know what you gonna do with
I
that?
cough it
Oh,
like a turkey.
That's the worst question.
Oh,
what you do with that?
What y'all think about? Here, let me switch the angles real quick.
Oh, yeah.
What you gonna do with that? Look at that hill. Oh, look at that right
Hey.
there.
Look at that. There.
We look like we're
damn.
getting ready to be baptized.
What y'all think about Samuel L. Jackson being the first celebrity to be a voice on Alexa?
That's excellent, motherfucker.
That's
Sorry.
excellent, motherfucker.
I can't do his voice for shit, but I bet you that's everything. You said the thing you saw, he sound very animated.
Well, no, there's a picture right there.
Oh.
We're showing it up on the screen.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Look at everybody taking pictures. They're like, yo, this is gonna be hilarious.
Hey, Zeus, do I look Puerto Rican to you?
Hey, Alexa, what's the weather outside? It's hot, motherfucker.
It's hot as shit.
Drink it. It's good.
And so that's the tech of the week. There,
So
it's
would
not
you-
just that? It's a bunch. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, I think this is pretty cool, man. But I just think this is pretty cool, man. I would, as somebody who's not into this shit, I wouldn't buy one, but I would be more intrigued to buy one simply because of this man's voice.
Oh shit! Am I in the endodontist? Whatever. When I went to get my fucking
Ortho.
no endo.
Okay.
The root canal perk.
Yeah,
people,
yeah.
They had fucking echo dots in every single fucking room.
Dude, I'm telling you, Amazon.
That's how they were playing their music.
Amazon taking over
The planet.
Actually, I think it was the same
And your
article.
ass.
This CNBC article that I was reading today. Amazon has 70% of the voice market right now.
Look at that. Look at that right there.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Amazon has 70% of the voice market right now. Google and I forgot the other one. They're behind. Yeah, Apple. They're behind. They're only like 20% each or ish. But they he's got his new phone, but they're still behind in the voice stuff. And actually,
Shit on that down payment.
Amazon came out with a voice activated microwave /
Cook my shit.
convection oven / air fryer / toaster oven, like all the above, and you speak to it through your Alexa device and say, "Yo, cook my shit, motherfucker,"
Make it hot.
and then it'll tell you when it's done.
know-
Or it'll tell you when to stir it. It'll as it's cooking, it'll be like, "Yo, I need you to stir this right now," or so. I don't know how it says it, but
The
it'll,
middle of your mac and cheese is still cold.
or Samuel
Please come
what
stir
a-
it.
Yeah.
or
God, what an
Samuel
awful
L
thing
will
to
come
happen.
on. Samuel L will come on and be like, "Stir your fucking food, motherfucker."
I would prefer it that way. But no, it's funny you say that. I was talking to. Okay, I'll put it out. I was talking to Stubbs, okay, because I know he won't mind me saying his name.
He don't watch this.
I know, that's okay. But whoever knows him will say,
Yeah,
hey,
go ahead.
maybe he'll subscribe after this. No, but he's saying his boss bought like a $5,000 grill. All right.
That's stupid.
Yeah, well, he's got if he's got money to spend on a grill or something
you
like
don't
that.
need that much grill to cook shit.
Might be
but
the egg, the green egg.
And ham?
No, the egg, like the egg grill.
Oh,
That's a couple grand.
no, I'm good.
No, but he was basically saying it's like got Wi-Fi installed in it, and just like how you were saying, it'll tell you when your food is done cooking. Like you don't have to look at it and say like kind of eyeball it. You know, like
That's not man shit.
yeah. So, but he wasn't agreeing with it. He was like, "Yo, there's a $5,000 grill." You know.
That's not man shit.
Yeah. So I just thought of that when you were bringing up like the whole.
Why do you
they'll
need
tell-
Wi-Fi on your grill?
That's or I guess that's what tells it what to do. The internet.
It's not man shit.
It's not. It's not manly.
It's a Babylon ting, isn't it?
I didn't say it's not manly. I said it's not man shit.
Man shit.
Man shit is different
So-
than manly.
It's a Babylon thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's funny. I was talking about Babylon today at work.
It's a proper dickhead, yeah.
Yeah, proper dickhead, yeah. Bruv, no, bruv. It's not gonna do that, all right?
Ain't got no food.
I got no food out here, all right? I'm working on it.
Where's
It's
the
gonna
food?
get good.
You know what's crazy? My sister
You
was
don't
saying
know
that
what
to
the
me.
food is.
Okay, that's what my sister was saying to me.
She
man.
watches Top Boy.
Yeah, see, fuck. Now, I was like, are you hungry? You know, like,
Ain't got no food, eh?
Ain't got no food,
I
bro.
feel like a complete fucking idiot. Right
Streets
now.
is dry, eh?
my peas.
She said it to me like 3 times, and I was just like,
Street,
oh, we got
streets
food in
is
the-
dry. No one has any food, eh?
You owe me peas, bruv.
Bruv, where's my food, eh? I told you last week. Where's my money?
What's my motherfucking money,
It's
mate?
hard to do those joints because they got the Jamaican accent in there too.
Oh,
Do they?
Yeah,
a little bit of patois.
patois mixed with English accent mixed with
Patois.
street. It's fucking difficult.
Do my mind. Sorry, that was.
RJ didn't bring enough beer down.
Here, let me go grab some. Would you like to go first, sir?
No, you go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because
You need more beer?
why not?
Yeah. Well,
Make it hot. Let's go.
all right.
Make it hot.
We are taking a break from the beaker of entertainment.
No, the beaker's over. We're on top of the week now.
I know. It's a joke.
Oh.
Dude, like my head balls are sweating.
Your head balls?
No, I'm saying.
We're not paused, by the way. Everybody's gonna hear your head balls.
My head balls. Well, I don't know, man. I meant to say headphones.
Oh Lord.
Everybody can see me wearing these shorts with this big ass.
Nobody can see all that. Stop yelling out that shit. You know, motherfucking newscasters don't wear pants, right?
For real?
Yeah, they be wearing sneakers and fucking shorts and fucking tops with jacket shirts.
Fuck. That's not professional.
Nah. Why do we just get blurry? What just happened here?
You probably bumped the camera.
Oh Lord.
I was in the club. That's when I saw you.
We gotta pause it because that's not working.
No, there you go.
Oh, there it is. All right.
See?
God damn.
Look at it. Oh my God, you gotta blur that out.
Blur what up? What was it?
It was some chicks that I don't know.
No, dude. It only showed. It only showed the mad scientist.
All right, like I don't know who that was. It was like a Facebook. Like
stay off of Twitter.
It was
Stay off
Facebook.
of Black Twitter
No,
or whatever.
shit.
She said shit. No, I'm talking about while we were recording.
Nigga, Black Twitter is finna tell me when the revolution coming. You heard me?
We got damn, everything got blurry when you left.
Yeah, because he changed the focus. I almost broke the mic.
Again.
But yeah, nah. Black
Can't
Twi-
name two shows breaking mics.
I love Black Twitter so much.
What the fuck happened?
Beautiful, beautiful people.
Everything happened.
All you bitches got OnlyFans accounts.
OnlyFans? What does that mean?
Scandalous. What, OnlyFans?
Yeah, I don't know. what that
OnlyFans is that shit where a motherfucker walk up to you at the job site like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this right here.
I know what it is. We're just gonna go back to the old joint. Fuck this.
Yeah. Streets of Rage.
Clean.
Yeah, if y'all watch, this is the Streets of Rage background. We're getting into the weeds now. You know what I'm saying? This is the late night outies, the after show of the show, but it's still the show. What's going on?
I'm just trying to get the camera to focus again. I thought I turned the autofocus off already. Now we're all fucking. I'm gonna take this shit off. Since we're making a little slight detour.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all see the city in the back though?
Streets of Rage background.
Streets of Rage, the original jump.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you.
If you know, you know. What you listening to now, Jared? What type of music you listening to?
What am I
Go ahead,
listening
take your coat off.
Yeah, I gotta look it up. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting to talk about this for a couple weeks. The new Ghostface Killer. I've been kind of listening to.
Say what?
New Ghostface Killer.
The fuck?
Yeah, it came out in August.
I ain't know this.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna look it up in a second. I got it already pulled up.
I'm looking. Come on. Ghostface Killer dropped a new album. Ghostface Killers.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, me,
Is it
Denny.
black and yellowish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh.
Not bad.
I'll check it out.
Old school Ghostface.
I'll check it out. For a minute, Ghostface kind of got husky sounded.
Nah, he sounds like him now.
Yeah.
I mean,
he started rapping kind of slow.
Supposedly Expected Deck came out with one too.
Mm.
But that was right before.
Yeah, I'll check that Ghost out. I'm still listening to goddamn my early summer treats. I had to revisit goddamn Bandana again the other day.
Oh, shout out to the Freddie Gibbs joint you
Colors?
put me on to. Was that the one?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bandana.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah, Freddie Gibbs just did a Colors.
He had another one that just came out?
Nah, you ever seen the thing on this YouTube? I forgot what channel it is, but it's called Colors.
Colors.
Basically, it's a artist in front of a raw microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
With it's a track playing, but the back, like the surrounding, is a color, and it's just like a motherfucker just rapping. Can you pull it up? Oh, you can't pull it up on here, can you?
Mm-hmm. Wait, the song?
Yeah.
What is it called? Freddie Gibbs Colors?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, this might slow your computer down. It might fuck up the.
We'll find out. I mean, last time I didn't really do stuff. We looked a little bit of stuff up.
It might mess up the what do you call it?
That background looks way better. I don't know why the fucking white background was looking shitty.
Hey man, Streets of Rage.
That should look cool though.
Should have asked RJ to bring you some of that cake.
What cake?
You got a birthday cake upstairs.
Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that.
His mom offered me some. I was like, no, you gotta do the polite thing. No, I'm trying to watch my weight.
That's why you said no.
But I looked at that. I looked over there. I saw it. I was like, oh shit, it's that motherfucking chocolate cake.
Some people take offense to that.
I mean, come on, man. You offer me chocolate cake.
I'm just saying, like
especially
Hispanic cultures, they take offense if you don't offer their shit.
They're Hispanic?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
in general, I know for a fact.
Yeah, man. If a chick offers to cook for you, man, just eat it.
Yeah, even though it might suck.
Yeah.
Oh, I made this for you.
I be keeping it too real. That shit don't be working out, clearly.
Well, yeah, they don't like real.
Yeah, got to humor them.
That's why they like the bad boys, because the bad boys fucking They're liars.
Fuck
they're
about
cheaters.
a motherfucking bad boy. Fuck that nigga.
I'm just telling you. Oh, he did this to me.
I ain't got no damn time to be goddamn playing with you, shorty. I got no time to lie to you.
Nope. I got no time for
I'm asleep.
bullshit.
I think he's lying. No, I'm asleep.
And you got problems? Nah, I'm good.
And I'm at work.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
You can't see it,
No, but you
No,
can hear
we
it.
can hear it.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
RJ will figure out that the microphones pick up everything.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
Slam. Dut, dut, dut.
Dut,
Dut, dut.
dut, dut.
All right, so I do have the iPhone. This is like an after show, basically. It's like
No, we're still going.
I'm saying, yeah, we're going, but we get to a point where it's like, okay, we done hit all the bullet points.
But you got to remember, even though we're talking right now, and it may not sound compelling to the people on YouTube
To
or
us or
visually,
something.
or just
Anyone.
us, or to anyone, get this man back in here.
Yeah, come on, man. Tap him in.
We still have a whole nother audience. We have the iTunes audience. We have the Stitcher audience. Yeah. Please don't knock the camera. We have the Stitcher audience.
Oh, look at this. Look at
Yeah, I had to be sure.
It's space.
that hairline, the strong hairline.
Leave me the fuck alone, Greg.
No, he gave you.
Get your finger away from that. Oh my god. Okay. So,
No, I was giving you a compliment.
dang. I
Nah,
don't feel that way ever. That's.
no, you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay. Here, let me pour mine. I'll sit back down. I don't want to.
Yo, the struggles of doing live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Live broadcasting. All right.
Yo, I cannot wait to be able to do this shit on YouTube live for real. Like when we get a real computer.
Where we want to do our first live show?
No,
No. Well, I mean,
we got to get this shit down before we can get all that.
This
popping.
is down. Down for the cause.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah, where the fuck is Greg?
Hey, you know what I am? I'm like Urkel on this show. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not a main cast member.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Huh?
I don't like that term. Oh, no, I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna go into that.
Come on, man. You brought it up. I'm just giving you a
Dog, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something. I grew up hearing that shit, and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
But people are comparing you to Urkel.
People have called me Urkel since I was fucking young, and I don't look nothing. Especially now that I'm older, I don't look nothing like him. You know? Okay, you know the two people. Look, Greg cracking up. Look, you know
I
the,
wasn't even talking about this.
no, but I'm telling you. So two people that I've grown up that everyone fucking says that I look like. And I don't believe it because I look like fucking Jared, the visual man, scientist Smith. Motherfuckers have told me that I look like fucking Steve Urkel
Okay.
and motherfucking Alfonso Ribeiro. Or
Oh, they say you look like Carlton.
AKA Carlton.
Pull him up. 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 Pull him
No,
up.
Do
pull him
it.
up, pull him up.
I'm
Whoa.
I might add him later. Like fuck him.
It's not unusual to be
No,
loved
because I used to rock
by
it.
anyone.
Like I look.
Jared's
okay.
carrying that with him. Man.
Here we go. So
Yeah,
I don't
look.
really grow very much facial hair. So I used to I used to grow a mustache. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so you gotta bring that mustache back though.
I told you no.
Why not?
Because then motherfuckers be like, you look like Carlton. Oh my God. I don't want to hear that shit.
We're only gonna do it now because you said
How's
it.
this man? How was this man in his 20s with a mustache, and now he's like not in his 20s, and he's like, I don't want no mustache.
I shave it.
Man,
You
that,
shave
that
what?
motherfucker probably grow back like Steve Harvey's mustache now.
He said he got the potato head.
I'm telling you, I don't grow facial hair like for shit. I grow everywhere else.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't say shit. Like this is on
I
my
grow
arms, my
everywhere
legs,
else.
everywhere. Like the fuck you talking about?
This man, Jared just
Nudity.
his insecurities just ran out.
No, that's not insecurity. I put it out there.
It's
That's not insecurity.
It's not an insecurity. I didn't mean it like that. But a past trauma was like,
Oh no, I
Unleashed.
fucking hated that shit. Like,
That's what I meant.
It took me a long time to be like, yo, fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
fuck Jaleel White.
Yeah, it was a while. I was like,
He
man,
didn't never did nothing to you, man.
I would be like, or I would be like, yo, all right, no, at least call me fucking Stefan Urkel. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta call me fucking Steve Urkel? I'm not that fucking.
Because he's
much
the
of a
main
nerd.
character.
No, he's not the main character.
Yes.
He
just said that.
He turned into the main character.
Yeah, that's. Oh, okay.
Well, he did like at later stages, yeah. But these youngins don't know.
They know nothing. As we're drinking from our beakers, again provided by my uncle. Thank you, Uncle Rick. Okay.
Did I do that?
Did you do that?
No.
Oh shit.
I can't.
I'm feeling
I
right
can't
now.
believe Jared went there, bro.
What?
He's like, fuck all of you.
He's like, why'd you have to say that? Fucking Urkel.
I will burn down
go
this
ahead.
place.
What?
No, I was just saying, like, so if y'all do a live appearance,
If y'all do a live appearance,
If we do a lot.
no,
When-
he
when-
said
no,
y'all. He
no.
said y'all,
When
which
y'all
means
do-
he doesn't want to be a part of it.
no, I said I might show up,
Oh,
but
come on,
it's
Greg.
it's featuring.
And no one's
Sir Greg.
Special
oh,
guest.
shit. It's
Special-
been you featuring now.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
you're like a part of it.
I'm
now.
just letting them know
You can never leave.
if my
Never.
social anxiety kicks up, I'll be in the back like motherfucking.
But that's
Monique
why
and
we
Precious.
get drunk.
Man, you think I don't have social anxiety?
Well, I do too, and I'm in
Yeah,
charge
we-
of people. It's even worse.
Look.
I run a business.
Hey, you,
We all have social
but
anxiety.
you see fucking Monique and Precious when she was like,
I've never seen Precious.
We all
just
have.
saying, nah,
We all have our fears.
We all
freeze
have
the fuck
we
up.
all three of us have social anxiety. I 100% have it. Man, I have issues beyond issues,
He's got more issues than a stack of magazines.
but it's all in my head. You know what I'm saying?
niggas eyes start twitching when he see goddamn
Hello.
America's America's funniest home
Visual
videos.
mad.
No. I'm not talking about all that. I'm talking about just I be in my head too much.
I think we're all in our head too much.
Man, I was just chilling, man.
What else are we supposed to talk about?
I just want to be left
Your
alone.
rap life.
My rap life. Oh yeah, this is something that.
You got bars.
Look, I have to pee. So I wish I could be here for this, but I'm not gonna be here for this. I'll watch it later.
Oh god.
Watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
What are you about to rap?
Who me? No.
No, I mean I'm talking to RJ.
Well, no, not right now. I mean, maybe in the future I will do that for
So
entertainment.
what? Tell me about your rap life.
Oh God, I wish we had like some weed. But, sorry,
Yeah, me too.
Jared. Yeah. So when I was, I want to say, back in my day. No, when I was in about the 10th, 11th grade, I got really into to writing, creatively and just overall all around. And I was a stoner. You know, I don't know how Jared's gonna feel about all this, but
Yeah, you'll be all right.
But I really got into it. I didn't have really like a name, so to speak. I was called like a bunch of different things. People used to call me, oh God, they used to call me Dude Dangerous. Okay, I don't know why. All right,
They called you Dude Dangerous?
Yeah, that was apparently my rap name is Dude Dangerous. Okay, yeah. So, and then somebody used to call me what was it, Jay Shep. Because people apparently flock around me like Jesus. That's what, because he was a shepherd and all this other stuff. I'm sorry. This is real shit.
Were you nice?
I'm not bad, man. Or at least when I was younger, I really. Okay, I hate to throw stereotypes out there, but I was the white guy that wanted to rap, and I was like, well, I don't have a choice. I have to try to think of, I guess, the coolest shit I can think of, and I put out, in total. I probably put out maybe about 6 songs, six or 7 songs.
Really?
Yeah, they're old. I have them on. I believe I have some of them upstairs. I have to dig for them, and I'll let you guys listen to them.
Oh shit!
But I didn't. What had happened is as I got older, I was very passionate about it. Because music is an outlet. It was very big for me when I was growing up. But for anybody, I mean, it's music. It makes you feel.
Yeah.
So when I started writing, my biggest issue was I used to procrastinate way too much, man. I would write something down, and I would think it'd be pretty good, man, at least for my age, man. And I would be like, nah, this isn't good enough. And I would constantly do that, and I would spend 2 weeks trying to write a verse or something like that, and it took me forever to do anything. And a few of my buddies that I've that you guys haven't met yet, they could do something in 2-3 days, and their shit would be good, man. And so I felt, but it took me the longest to write things down, and I had all these ideas in my head for a mixtape and all this other shit. But I think as I slowly got older, I realized that, in order to really pursue that I guess that level of commitment, you really have to dedicate yourself to it, and it's not a real job, so to speak. Like, I had to go out and I had to work. Not to say that I couldn't do these things on the side, or like most people do, but I wasn't thinking like that. I was like, this is what I'm going to do, and so I eventually, music started changing, and I don't want to sound like an old person by any means, but like there aren't a lot of newer artists that I was really feeling. And I felt like the whole business was changing, and I don't know, man. I just didn't want to like get too far into it.
Lost your love of the game.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say my love. I mean, I still sit, dude. I'll listen to any type of instrumental anytime. I still listen to music every day. And you know what the thing is I was very limiting to myself when I was younger. Like nowadays, I'll just listen to anything. Like I don't care what it is. If that shit is tight, it's tight. I think I put too much pressure on myself to focus on certain things that I didn't let myself just be, I guess, kind of more natural with it. But the thing is I can do it, but when I do it, it's I have to take my time with it. Like I can't be rushed. I have to think. I want it to be the best, at least in my opinion, and that's that was my biggest issue.
Give me 7 to 10 business days and a pen and a pad.
Yeah, so, but that's the thing. I didn't really...
Nobody got that reference.
No.
Jay-Z.
No.
Who was that?
LL Cool J.
Oh, yeah.
Give me an hour and a pen and a pad. Give me...
So, the thing is that... Oh, man, God, just making me think about it. No, the thing is that I didn't really... I had a hard time writing. So, when I would listen to the beat I was working on, or just if I was with my buddies and we were freestyling or whatever it was... I always got my best ideas from just doing it, and then what I would do is I would repeat it to myself over and over. And I'm not trying to be like
that's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I was trying to be Jay-Z or Biggie or anything like that. But it was much easier for me to remember because if I wrote it down, it didn't come out right. Does that make sense? Oh, okay, so
Definitely.
so for me, like when I would think of something, like a couple bars, something like that I think be all right, I'd be like, all right. And I would just say it over and over, and I would just like, all right, I can't forget that. Like, I just can't. And most of the songs that I did, most of them came out that way. Like, once I figured out what I wanted to say, that's when I would write it down. Just that way I had, like, reference to it in case I forgot it. So, that's, in the last song...
Greg's drinking water, by the way.
Yes. Because Greg is a decent...
His 2-day-old Yeti water.
Yeti.
Ice cold, baby.
I am the Yeti. But, yeah. It's not something... I think I could still do it, but I'm,
Well, I don't know why I said Yeti, because Yeti...
I just turned 31 on Monday, so it's not that I can't do it, but I really feel like as I get older, hip-hop is really a young man's game. It can be, from example... an older man's game as well, but the topics of conversation are completely different.
Yeah.
So and
You
that's
heard that new
something.
Lil Brother album?
No, man, because I know you and Jamari
I did.
sent it to.
It was
It was good.
it was good.
It was real good.
I wasn't like super hardcore on it. Like,
You were
I kind of came into Little Brother toward the end. I'm trying to remember what it, like. Remember Blue from LA?
Mm-hmm.
That's the time I came. I got into.
That was probably about the end of them, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I came into on the end of them. So that's when I heard the album, I was like, it's dope. They're from North Carolina. It's cool.
That was a chitlin circuit. Listening.
Chitlins.
Yeah, that was that was like their first. Not their first, but like that's the first thing I caught on to.
Okay, so
Oh my God, Kanye had a fucking ill verse on that joint.
speaking of writing,
I use that line.
do you?
I gotta say the line.
I want to get into stand up comedy, but again the anxiety, the social anxiety stuff has come into play.
Have you thought about using that for material?
What?
Just your social anxiety. Like, hey, I'm scared to fucking be up here, but you know that kind of thing.
You just wrote a joke for me. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use your joke. Like, no.
No. But
I come up with stuff like because I have stuff all the time. I observe like random shit, like the slugs a couple weeks ago. Like, I this is shit that I see. I saw 2 slugs like wrapped up, and I'm like, are these motherfuckers fucking? You know what I'm saying? So. But then when I feel like I need to sit down and write and actually sit down and write, maybe that's what I just need to do. I just need to cut off some time, block off some time. Like, yo, this is the time you're going to write from this hour to this hour. Just like I study. I study fucking, I study for my class. I study for work. I study rocket science because I love that shit. So I just got to block off time where I actually sit down and write some shit and think about some shit. But I also need to be more observant. But then when it comes down to actually performing,
Just gotta get up there and do it.
you just got to get up there and do it.
yeah, I mean that's. Here, hold on.
I'm gonna
I feel
do
like
it.
my
I'm
mic's
gonna
not
do it.
picking
I
up.
guess I got to get up there. You gonna. It's about to be breaking mics too because
No. I just wanted to make sure my
No,
voice,
he's
like
good.
I'm good. Like I didn't feel like my voice was getting picked up the best. You know,
But yeah, so
Possible
well,
way.
okay. So I'm asking. Okay, back to asking you about writing. Like when you were writing rhymes, how did you do it? Did you like just sit down and write them, or did you like block off time, or you just had shit that came out of your head and you just like
so the bulk of my writing came around like towards the end of my high school years and like a few years afterwards. So I mean, I didn't really have any massive responsibilities at the time, man. I mean, I
so
had
it
my
was just,
job.
you just had time to fill. so you
Yeah,
just
I
started
mean, it's
writing.
like get off work. You know, I mean, I worked a couple jobs before I got into pizza, obviously. Especially as deep into the business as I am now, which I have no time for anything really.
You got time for this, baby?
So, but I also, used to smoke a lot of herb. Okay, and I know we're trying to avoid that, but
No, it's not even that. It's like
okay. So
I'm trying to do. Okay, I want to do these jokes. I want to stand up in front of people, and I mean, I'll probably drink a couple of drinks, but
Social lubrication.
I don't want to have to rely on
No,
being high on some shit or
I never
super
really-
drunk. You know what I'm saying?
I never really relied on it. It just, I guess, enhanced my thought process.
I feel
so
you.
to speak.
I feel you. I
Yeah.
feel you.
So
The creativity process.
it was multiple things, man. I mean, I could be sitting there watching TV and I would see something and it would just, I don't know, just
And you'll spark some shit.
just sitting
Okay.
in my head.
All right.
But then there were things that I thought about, but it's like, okay, how do I really say this? Like, I have an idea of what I want to say, but how do
Okay.
I want to say it? How do I want to my delivery? Pretty much. How do I want to deliver this?
It all
So-
starts with writing it down.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm kind of getting to is like you just got to, even when I write a research paper or something, it's like you just
anything.
start writing something and then you'll get it there. So that's why like I said, I need to block off some time and just fucking start.
Anything you wish to accomplish, anything you wish to accomplish or do, it all starts with writing it down. You know what I'm saying? I got a whiteboard in my room. I got notepads. I got
I got notepads all over the place,
No.
written with so much shit.
But I mean,
everywhere.
but even have one that you value. Like I got a moleskin, like plain notepad. You know what I'm saying? And
what I feel you. In my case, I can't. I won't say I can't do that. It's better if I have just a notepad everywhere. I'm not gonna get super deep into this at this very moment, but I have ADD/ADHD. Been diagnosed since I was in 4th grade. Recently, been reading about. The more and more I read about it, the more and more it's like becoming real. And I was recently diagnosed again as an adult with ADD/ADHD. And if I don't write shit down, it will get lost. But so I'm getting to the point now where I will just write everything down. It may be the most disorganized shit ever, but if it doesn't get written down, it stays up here and it starts becoming a loop. And that's when the anxiety starts happening. Like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you getting this done? Why aren't you getting that done? And y'all probably have noticed, like, recently I've been getting a shitload more done. Sometimes I focus on the wrong things, and sometimes I don't. I'm still working all that out. Like I had
Well,
a
that's
little,
anybody, man.
I had a little
yeah.
incident at work today. Well, the last couple of weeks. Part of part of ADD and slash ADHD is the reason I keep saying that would be because they're kind of interchangeable as they learn more about it. Part of the thing, see, I just lost it and now I got to get back. Part of it is people are late. They're late because they it's hard to fall asleep. All kinds of things. And I've been late to work, and my boss ain't liking it, and so then that in turn brings in the guilt. Like, why can't I fucking be on time? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Why am I always fucking up? So then the negative emotions start to build up, and it's like a roller coaster. So today when I actually did my exam, I was worried about my exam. I had an exam today. I was worried about the exam, but I had studied because I blocked off that time. I had been, even though I had fucked up in this little moment, I had already been planning and going back and forth, like already working toward getting better, I guess, or working through what I need to work through. So I had already studied. So when I went in there and I see everybody else in the room, like these young kids, because I'm mixed with undergraduate and graduate, these young kids, they look like they were like fucking struggling. Yeah. And I'm like writing all this shit down. I'm like, yo, this shit's easy. I feel like I did good. We'll find out when I get the grade.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wanted to say something about you're talking about, being late for work and tardiness.
Yeah. It's been a problem my whole life, dog. So
I'll tell you, even though I manage my business outside of the show and everything, I am not I'm not a punctual person either. Dude, every day. I mean, I think a lot of people could say that. And there are a multitude of reasons that can go into that. Mm-hmm. But I feel like as long as you're, making an effort, and, some people don't want to hear that shit depending on what it is. I get it.
Exactly.
But me being in charge of people, so I work with a lot of high school kids, mm-hmm. okay, and they're growing up to figure out who they are. They're going through a very important time in their life, and we've all gone through it. And, I try to hold them accountable as much as I can, to try to instill some value of like, hey, man, you got to be here at this time. We got a job to do, this and that. But I had somebody come in 10 minutes late on Sunday, and they're like, hey, they called me. They're like, hey, there was an accident. I'm on the bus. I'm going to be late, this and that. Sometimes things are out of your control, man. And I think just, there's being a boss and then there's being a person. And, you got to be a boss when you got to be a boss. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But when something just kind of from left field happens, I feel it's okay to be a little more understanding, at least for me. Because I do work with a lot of kids, and they're not adults. They don't know who they want to be yet, so I have to be patient with them. I have to. And, even my boss is like, hey, man, you've been 10 minutes late for the last, 3 days. What's going on? Well, shit, man, I woke up 5 minutes late. I had to take my sister to work. I was doing a bunch of shit. Sorry. There's things that I'm trying to get my life. Yeah, Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's a job, and I'm not trying to soften it up by any means. But as long as you are performing at your job, as long as you are doing the best of your ability,
that's my biggest thing right now.
Yeah, and you are giving your utmost effort to it. I will say this: the young kids that I don't want to say let slide, but been late a few times for school reasons or whatever it is. They are my best workers. They're my best workers.
I can tell you, I can probably 100% tell you across the board that's what it's gonna be, because those are the. It's hard to explain. Like I said, I felt guilty because I missed the meeting and but the way it's brought across, it's like, yo, I need you to what I need to do is just have a fucking one-on-one.
And if you need to do that, man, that's completely fine. People that don't want to listen to that are, you know.
What do you think is the reason you're late?
It's a couple of things. It's because I've started classes, and they don't know about this, but I've been doing this. But the changes in schedules, like if I get on the routine, I'm good. Or if there's a system in place, I can handle that. Even the books I read ADHD books recently, like it talks about all this stuff. Like people with ADHD, ADD, you give them a system, they can implement that system. They have no problem. But creating the system, no, it's not happening. So if I had to change my schedule for whatever reason, the time for me to adjust to that schedule is much larger than a person who what they call it is the prefrontal cortex is people who have I don't want to say normal brains, but
none of us have normal brains.
I don't want to say that. What's it? There's an actual technical term, but I'll just say normal brains at this point. But the prefrontal cortex is This is more science stuff.
Science
is responsible for your executive, the executive things like scheduling and organization, emotional regulation. That's why you find that people with ADD and ADHD are more impulsive, because that's part of ADD, ADHD. It's like there's no breaks. Like you have all the books I've read, it's like having a Ferrari with Ford Taurus brakes. So I'm like, what? My brain's going like that. But then when the thought is ready to go to the mouth, it doesn't stop. It just goes. So that's where the impulsive shit comes from. Like
it's a very good way.
You're laughing. Like,
no chill.
I don't want to call it no chill, but that's
analogy.
No, that's 100% what it is. And I didn't realize this until recently. We getting some deep shit right now.
That's all right, man. Don't worry. That's what we're here for. That real shit.
I'm not 100% at fault at anything, any relationship that I've been encountered in. But I feel like if I had known what I know now, some relationships. I'm not talking about what y'all think about.
All right.
I'm just saying some relationships, just people that I've dealt with in general would have been different.
But that's also a part of growing as a person, man.
Yeah, but I recognize that, and that's why.
And that's
a
good thing.
Like,
that's a good thing, man.
Yeah,
because some people, you'd be surprised, man. A lot of people don't recognize a lot of, I guess, bullshit.
Their faults.
Yeah, their faults. Whatever.
They think they're perfect, and they're not.
But you know what's perfect?
No one's perfect. No one's perfect.
The Mad Scientist Lab, baby.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Mad
25. What is this?
Episode 13, baby.
Episode 13. Oh my God.
Chip Cheerio.
Chip Cheerio.
Oh God. I'm going to drink this.
It's not vodka.
No. Well, we're not naming names. This chemical.
Vodka.
Whiskey.
Oh, yeah. This concoction that we have mixed together. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Okay. Oh, shout out to Big Mike. He wanted us to talk about fucking I haven't really.
Are you talking about the rocket that shot off?
Huh?
Nothing. I'm gonna shut up.
No, go ahead. What are you talking about?
No, what Big Mike was talking about.
He was talking about the Navy. The U.S. Navy has recognized that there are UFOs, and there was a video.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I said a rock hitting all sorts of shit.
You can go ahead and have your opinion. You can say it, and I'm going to tell you what mine is.
No, I didn't. No, okay.
Greg's looking at fucking weird videos on Black Twitter right now.
I'm not looking at no weird videos.
I can see some. Oh, I see.
It's a good song, Roy. Y'all ain't never heard this?
RJ, go ahead.
You want me to play the song? I know y'all heard this song.
No, not that song.
We're already in something. Go.
So no, but the thing is like, so the Navy found evidence of UFOs, right? or claims that they're UFOs?
No. Okay.
So, but the thing is I don't know the story, but I knew what you were going to bring up.
I don't know the whole story. I read a few articles and I've heard a few things that, yes, the Navy confirmed that there are UFOs, but they didn't really. They just said that there's unidentified flying objects in there. Well, basically, the story is that
who says that?
One of
the government. That too. Sorry.
One of the, I think he was a singer or a drummer, somebody from Blink 182. Did you break it?
No, I did. Just
it's like
him. The 8th time it's happened.
He said that he recorded some shit and he found that there was. Anyway, the Navy says there's UFOs, but they're not really saying there's UFOs. They're just saying there's unidentified flying things in the world. They're not saying they're aliens. So let's not go that far yet.
Then what are they?
They're just fucking things anomalies. We don't know what they are.
So unidentified flying objects.
Yeah, that's what they classify. They didn't say anything either way.
So we seen some shit. That sounds like some shit, but it's not really shit.
It's the Russians.
I'm telling you, if nobody would want to come here. Why would you want to come here?
I don't know, man. Why would we want to go anywhere else? We want to go into space.
We want to go here to get fucking away from the fucking climate change.
Maybe they want to do that too.
Goddamn, Tommy Lee Jones fucking went all the way to goddamn
Jupiter.
he
was like, fuck
no,
that,
he's in Pluto. He's in Pluto.
No,
that wasn't Pluto.
Lies.
No.
Both of you are wrong.
Neptune.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Man,
they stopped at Jupiter though.
They went past Jupiter.
Good God, bro.
Yeah, you gotta know your planets.
We don't know where the fuck we are.
They went fucking far, bro.
No,
was it 85 billion light years or some shit?
No, it was more than that. Remember when he was coming back, there was like 200.
No, it was
256. No, 256 billion miles from Earth.
It's light years.
Light years in the solar system, though. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think that's light.
I thought he said light years.
That light from Neptune to Earth is probably only maybe 2 or 3 light years.
Oh, well.
Because we can see it.
But that motherfucker got there in like, what, 80 days?
No.
From Mars?
That was from
Mars.
The moon to Mars.
No.
Yes. No. Mars to
Neptune.
Yes.
Okay. 89 days because he put that.
And then he was saying, I think it was
he was
from
going
the moon.
Crazy.
Yeah, but from the moon to... Basically, I think by the time he got to Mars, he was saying it was 7 weeks since he had been on Earth. So that's from Earth to the moon to Mars.
Yeah,
you're talking about pretty much
saying
2 months.
From Earth to the moon, it was... Damn, I forgot now. I got to watch it again. I want to say 16 days, but I don't think it was that long.
No, I think Earth to the moon was like 7 days.
Or 19 hours or
I don't even think it was
short. It was shorter.
I was thinking hours.
I think it was 20 days.
I think it was days. No, it was days. It was 19 days.
Yeah, I feel like it was something around 20.
7. No. It wasn't that long.
Yeah, I don't think it was that long. We're totally wrong. I know we're wrong. But on the way back,
Have you ever been to a war zone? They say that shit on the moon.
Yeah. Like,
when was the last time you were in a war zone?
He was like, I played a couple Armored Navy games. What?
LOL.
That's not gonna prepare you for war.
Nah, it was because the guy was fucking Navy.
No, I get it, but it wasn't. That's not gonna prepare him for fucking niggas getting shot in the face.
It was just an Army Navy quip. Come on, man.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it, Greg. And I'm not trying to quip against you. I'm trying to make a joke. Don't bat on my joke, bro. It's the last 15 minutes.
Is it?
Clearly.
Well, my head, man.
Because he got shot in the face.
He did get... I was going to say shit in the face. Like,
with the picture of his wife and kid right
yeah,
there.
Man.
Yeah, that was sad.
Man. What the fuck?
You lost so-and-so. His body can be...
He's right outside of...
Crater 248. You could see him just floating by.
I was like, what the fuck, nigga? Did you
Yeah, they just kept evacuating him out of the fucking ships. They were like, well, someone will find him.
that was a battle scene. Like, yo, it was like...
It was quiet.
All right, nigga, you got to go. You've been shot in the face.
Yeah, he literally threw his body onto the fucking moon.
It's the moon. He's not going nowhere.
I know.
The gravity's only 4 times as much as Earth, so he'll land somewhere.
I didn't know that, Jared.
I just told you. Science,
This
bitch.
is science.
I want to train at
4 times less.
100 times Earth's gravity.
DBZ.
So I can turn Super Saiyan.
You'll die.
Hyperbolic time
On
chamber,
these
baby.
hoes.
You'll die.
Not if I can do 10 push-ups. you'll
Goku
die.
didn't die.
100. If you just go straight into 100
No, just crank it up a little bit, like Vegeta did.
from
Yeah,
where?
when he's in the time capsule.
You talking
right?
about from 1 to 100
work
in
my
how
way
many
up.
days?
However long it takes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because Vegeta, goddamn it, Vegeta did whatever it took to turn Super Saiyan. And
It
his-
was awesome.
And his fucking kid sneezed
I
and
can
turned
tell you
Super Saiyan.
right
He
now-
was pissed. Like, what the fuck?
From
That was a Dragon Ball joke.
from 1G
I know.
to
I
100
got it.
Gs.
Who, Trunks? Yeah.
Yeah,
just-
no, go ahead.
From 1G to 100G. It might take you a lifetime, to be honest.
You kids was doing that shit.
You said to
and
do
they
10
started doing fusion.
10 push-ups a day.
Nah, man.
It's 10 push-ups at 100 Gs.
So
Yeah,
basically-
100.
So you want to get to 10 push-ups at 100 Gs.
Dude,
Can
I-
you do 10 push-ups at 1G?
Yeah.
Okay, so
What?
Okay, so then
Don't
every
play
day,
with me, man.
so every day
Yeah, just do one.
you would have to do 10 push-ups. Actually, you would probably need to do double because you need to get ready for the next day.
Hey, man, whatever it takes.
So 100 days, every day you go up a G. You could get to, so you 10, yeah, that would be 10 push-ups at 100 Gs, probably at 99 days. I'm just doing, I'm doing fake math. I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know if that's
Well,
right.
the hyperbolic time chamber was basically you spend 1 year in there, but only 1 day passes. In
Well,
real
guess what?
time.
Is that some Dragon Ball Z shit that I don't know about?
Yeah.
The whole
well,
thing we're talking about is some Dragon
Shout out
Ball
to G
Z.
because I don't know.
Yeah,
about
G.
We're literally like referencing Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And you're doing real math on it.
because I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
We know that. That's the name of the show.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to, like, as long as y'all know,
You
shit.
can't technically do that. I'm like, well, I mean,
I didn't say you couldn't technically do that.
That
I
was-
said if you could do it, if this, that, and the other thing.
and I'll fucking
There's variables to everything, including life.
and I'll step off that motherfucking capsule corp fucking spaceship
Just a big round sphere.
animated totally differently.
So, what do you think the best saga is, man?
Regular Dragon Ball Z. It's the best one.
Just like the whole the series?
I gotta get
the main
Super
one.
Sadiq on here.
The main Dragon Ball Z one.
Nah, man. Okay. Well, yeah, I love the series too. There's nothing in particular you would pick out.
Oh,
Is that
you talking about sub story?
Yeah, like sagas, pretty much. Yeah,
man.
well, I mean, Dragon Ball as a saga is spanned across, but I mean, between
Probably the Majin Buu one.
Majin Buu, yeah.
People like Cell. Cell was just like
No, I fuck with Cell, but I'm also I'm a dork in the sense only because Goku went Super Saiyan the first time is the Frieza saga, because Frieza was like his greatest nemesis at that
that was
point.
my favorite series.
Yeah,
No,
and when he
well-
killed Krillin and everything, man, I don't know,
Well, that was the Frieza. Yeah, the Frieza saga
Yeah.
was the best one.
So, but the thing is, what I thought was cooler with the later sagas.
The Frieza.
What Frieza?
You didn't get it. You didn't
No,
catch
no,
it.
the
You see, you
Frieza.
know what I think was cooler?
Oh, the Frieza. Oh no!
Cooler was
Could
his
you
brother.
imagine?
Cooler was his brother.
Yeah, Cooler was his brother.
His
And
mother-
King Cole was
His
yeah,
father's name was Maytag. His mother's name was Keurig.
Keurig. King Cole.
All right.
No, but I like seeing them getting
What's-
into their later forms
what's
in
the,
the later sagas.
What's
That's
the time?
The time?
Yeah.
We're done. We're at 2:12.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
I hope you enjoyed that, folks.
Yep, it's time to go.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, we're all tired. Yo, that fucking background was off the chain. Shout out to Greg for picking that
Hey,
one.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage. As for those that didn't know what it was. Okay.
Streets of Rage 1, by the
And
way.
it's 3 buildings too.
Yeah, that joint was pretty dope.
I like. Oh, dude, they're like literally above our heads.
Damn right.
Yeah, way above our heads.
That's
You gotta.
It's like some Panama. Panama, the fucking shits are big as fuck.
Jared, come on in here with
What is
this.
this?
Come on,
What
do
are we
it.
doing?
nothing. Just stick your arm in the air.
Just reach up with your building, man.
Yeah, reach up to your building. Oh,
I'm hanging on that motherfucker.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
That's the screen grab.
Yeah, pull up.
Streets of Rage.
Oh, we just fucked the cameras up.
We did you? Dude, my glasses are so foggy, I can't see you haters.
That's the title of the
That's exactly
episode.
what that is.
Jared.
What, the screen grab?
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we might got
I like
something.
it. Yes.
Just do a different
Yeah, we'll go with the background. We got to get sick backgrounds, though.
different gaming background.
Ooh.
And just name the episode that.
Oh.
I got one
Copyright
in my
though.
head. I got one in my head.
Fuck yeah, Yeah, drink beer. All right.
Oh, that too. Because you know that's one of the hashtags on every social media joint. Oh, speaking of social media, let me.
I'm glad everybody liked my suit.
Streets, episode 13, Streets of Rage.
Episode 13, Streets of Rage.
All right, whatever. Y'all remember Neo Geo?
Yes, I do remember Neo Geo.
What was the game I used to play on there? We got to
was the
write that
fighting
down.
game.
Write that down. It
I
was, it was a ninja joint.
Oh, I see what Greg's
Shut
watching.
up, man. Hey, you see right there, right there. Hey, look right there. Hey, look right there.
All right. That's enough. All right, it's time to go. 2:15. We ready to go. Let's see. It is Instagram, Mad Scientist Lab, Facebook, Facebook.com.
Where's my finger going? Oh, yeah, right there.
Facebook.com/The Mad Scientist Lab Podcast.
Right there.
Twitter, Mad Lab Podcast. TikTok, Mad Scientist Lab. And I just created another one, Reddit. The
Reddit?
Oh, no.
Mad Lab Podcast.
We're going to get like 1-star reviews.
Relax.
Reddit is hell.
First of all, Reddit ain't gonna go on. They not like we ain't even got nothing on there. But I just created the account either way. For the website, it is the Mad. No, what is it?
Oh.
I don't know, man. Like, we're just, doing this.
MadScientistLabPodcast.com. All the latest episodes, all the early episodes are there. We need to add some more content. I'm thinking about starting a blog, but we'll figure that out.
Because we're drunk. That's what's happening.
I think that's it.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Don't cut it off yet, Jared. Hold on.
What, RJ? Oh, God.
I was about to cut a promo.
No, go ahead. What's happening?
Nothing. I was just going to say thank you for listening to everybody out there. Thank you for listening to The Mad Scientist, episode 13. Streets of Rage.
Share
and subscribe.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next week. And something
Tweet.
to look forward to. The Joker movie is coming out, so we will definitely be heavy on that when we get a chance to see it. So, thank you. Is that enough? Are we good?
If you like, subscribe.
subscribe, share, please,
share,
please.
subscribe,
notifications, all the above, man. Like,
Just-
y'all
no
have
more.
to fucking comment. Like, we need your help. Like we need y'all to like, subscribe.
Hey,
if you
donate
like
it.
this shit, whatever. Like,
do what you need to do, what you feel is necessary.
actually, I might put a donate button on the website. We'll get there.
But even if you just see us out in the streets, man, just throw us $5.
throw us-
just-
say what's up. I love
because
y'all.
again, we don't get paid for this.
I
We
want
do
you-
it free content for your ears.
I want y'all to keep
give me
fucking
money.
doing this shit because, like, if we don't get love, then we're not gonna want to do it, and then we're not gonna be able to keep bringing it to y'all. So we need y'all to tell us what's up. Like, are we fucking up? Are we doing good? Like, all that. Like, comment, share, like, subscribe, all that shit. We're not playing games right now.
But if you don't feel it,
If you don't feel it, don't feel it. That's fine. I prefer the fucking negative feedback. That's good. That it is what
all
it is.
negative feedback directed at Jared.
Hey, I'll take it. I don't give a fuck. Like,
Get
if you
that-
don't
get that
like
shit
it,
out of
that's
my
fine.
face.
We'll figure it out. Like, we'll do better next time.
Positive vibes only on this side.
I'll take the negative shit. Greg don't want the
Positive
negative
vibes.
shit. I'll take the negative shit. But
man.
make sure you're giving us something. Don't
These beakers are
don't
so
be out
cool,
here
dude.
like, oh, I'm gonna watch the shit, but I'm not gonna do nothing. Like, I don't want no fucking fake ass watchers. All right, lurkers, no ghosters.
Quit being a weirdo, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Quit
man,
being a weirdo, bro. Hold on.
I'm a ghoster. I ghost.
All right. So we out.
We're leaving.
It's my
Good
favorite.
night.
It's my
If I can
favorite.
find the fucking button.
Oh, find the button.
Ghosting is my favorite pastime.
I'm gonna hit you so hard you won't see nothing. Ever.
I love ghosting.
Audio skulls all day.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab.
You can't have an opinion on something that you haven't even tried.
Exactly.
The Merit Scientist Lab. The Merit Scientist Lab. The Red, sorry, just let it.